FM59 FM.
It's a mediocre time with Tom and Dan.
Put some respect on my name.
Respect our name.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
You cracker ass motherfuckers.
The greatest team in the world. You and Tom and Dan. Independent podcast.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath. Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I wish my refund hurried up so I can have a taxitude.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I'ma be like, let me get 20 on pump 3.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Matter of fact, make it 25, and yes, I would like to donate to the March of Dimes, so ring me up that Coke and candy bar 2 for $2.22 deal where $1 goes to March 2. Oh, and ring these Skittles up for my kid too. And when the cashier tells me to have a nice day, I'm gonna be like, no ma'am, you have a blessed day, sugar.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Pull down my shades like Kim Kardashian, smile like Gabrielle Union.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Flip my bundles like Nicki Minaj, and queen out the door like Beyonce.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Goofy face, goofy face, goofy face, heart, 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 muscle, muscle, muscle.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Sassy black girl, sassy black girl, sassy black girl, kiss, kiss, kiss. Hashtag so what, hashtag I ain't shame, hashtag my money, hashtag call me taxitude honey.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio,
It's a blast.
it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello, this is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Hey, everybody. It is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan podcast. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom from the Orlando Talk Show. Ross McCoy's here.
Hey guys, I'm right at that point where I have to lift my mustache off to drink stuff now.
Oh, I've been there.
Are you growing a big beard?
Are you letting the mustache go?
I mean, that's what being lazy, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I've been there with the mustache. Now, my mustache has gotten to a point now where I have to brush it straight down. I have to straighten it with a straightener. I have like a beard straightener, and I straighten it, and then I have to go in and singularly, hair by hair, I have to not pluck them, but just gently trim them, because you can fuck your mustache up.
Oh, yeah.
Real bad. So I like the way your mustache looks, and I love you as a human. We just had a hug. Did you see that? I've been hugging everybody today. Ross and I had a hug. You need to be very careful with this mustache. Don't fuck this mustache up, dude. Don't fuck it up.
Sometimes at night I feel bad for Tom that he'll never know that feeling of smelling your own mustache.
Well, I had a mustache for a while.
Do you want to bring it back?
I do want to bring it back.
Bring your mustache back.
Because I liked it because I looked like a more of a man. You know, I've always looked like, well, first.
If your definition of a man is Jared from Subway, yeah, you look like more of a man.
I liked your mustache. I even liked your little fuzzy beard.
I grew up looking like a girl, you see? And and my son's like, Tommy is, because he has a long hair, so often people mistake him for a girl.
Listeners are calling in about your son.
Can be only described as angelic.
Yeah,
I love your son's hair. I think it's awesome.
The only reason he doesn't want to cut it is he doesn't want to attract attention from people. Be like, oh, you cut your hair. And so he's waiting. He's like, I'll cut it the first day of summer. Just so I don't
agree
have
with
to.
him.
Oh.
He's right. No, he's right. You know why he's right?
That's the mental illness I gave him.
It's not a mental illness. Tommy Van is right. I, too, have built myself a face and hair prison that I cannot cut this ever, and I'll tell you why. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of people that when I cut all of this hair and this beard off, can't stand it. They will have to go to their computer, because this is what society is now, and unprovoked, they don't fucking know me, they will have to write, I like you better this way.
Well, that's a positive, right?
No. They don't. You don't get to fucking weigh in. I don't give a fuck what you want. No, I don't know. It's not a compliment. It's a diss on how I look now. It's like, oh, finally you did it. We're relieved. Fuck you.
Yeah. The implication is,
fuck your whole family.
I've been sitting here thinking you looked like a hobo for the last 6 months. Thank God you cleaned up.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate those people. They just, I'm going to comment whether you like it. Or we had a guy do this on our YouTube channel because we had the Florida paint guy on. He's like, well, I happen to be a pro painter. Let me give you knowledge no one fucking asked for. Fuck you.
Calm down, bro.
Fuck you. Fuck you in the ass. You know what's got me so mad? You know what's got me so mad? Here's what's got me so mad.
I'll have what he's having.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know why I'm so mad? Here.
You're putting yourself out there. That's what you get.
Do you want to know?
You're in the entertainment industry.
Here's why I'm mad. Let's do it.
Yeah! Give me back my porno! Give me back my sites! Florida hates pornography, they've infringed upon my rights. Let's all gather together. Tell Modi we'll sue. If I wanna watch two guys fuck while I eat in my car, that's exactly what I'll do. Porno America, fly them titties proud. Polish up them butt plugs, fart them creeps out loud. Porno America, fly them titties proud. Polish up them butt plugs, fart them creeps out loud. Queef.
All right, this is a topic that nobody will bring up with anybody, their friends or coworkers, because
everybody's a fucking liar. You're all a bunch of goddamn liars.
So there was only 2 sites that worked, porno sites. I'm talking like they call them
mainstream.
Porno aggregates, yeah,
mainstream.
You know what? I've never been more confident of. Every man you're talking to that listens to our show knows what you're about to say.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
man. And not one man doesn't know this.
100% of them could write down one letter that you would be like, yep, that's the letter I'm thinking of.
Here's something I'm confident of.
It was X videos, XNXX.
Yeah.
It was the ones that the last 2 that worked that didn't voluntarily take themselves away. And then you had those 2.
Yeah.
You got bored. Listen, I got bored of it. That's why I use Surfshark. And then you go back to everything. But people have been riding with those as Florida dads for a while. They just took them away.
I have a problem with my phone. Sometimes putting a VPN on it can make it a little wonky. I have some other apps on there that I use. Surfshark does not have that problem. It is absolutely awesome. But when I didn't have it on my phone, I did use XNXX. I used Xvideos. And now they do this really sneaky thing where and here's how you know it's not, here's how you know. And I knew it before I even clicked on the video. You go to Xvideos, you scroll down, there's not one bit of thumbnail nudity. Not one bit of thumbnail nudity. I was like, oh, God, this is bad. This looks bad. This is bad. I know what's going to happen here. I click on the video starts playing. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe this isn't so bad. And then I knew it. I'm like, oh, scroll. And then I scrolled to the middle of the video. In the middle of the video, big thing pops up. They've got fake videos on there now. Well,
they still want the clicks.
They want the clicks, and then you go to it, you click on it, and then it's like, age verification.
Which tells you what, this has been in their back burner for a while, and they got ready for it, and they just popped it on us.
Yeah. And,
Fuck them.
A lot of people would be like, oh, just put your information in there. Like, what do you care, Tom? You say embarrassing shit to thousands of people every day, Monday through Friday, for 20 years.
You pretty much have told people what pornos you watch already anyway.
Yeah. And but I'm like, I don't want to put my goddamn driver's license in this shit. I mean, it's shady to begin with.
How I feel about medical marijuana.
Tom and I had a very...
No, I've given him everything.
We had a very manly conversation. We have a caller on the...
That's my medicine, Ross.
Caller, can you hear us? Caller, are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Concrete Mike. Hold on 1 second, buddy. I knew it. And you know what? We'll go to the source. We'll go to the horniest person that we know.
Yeah, what does Concrete Mike do? Because he can't figure out Surfshark.
It's
Mike,
internet time with Concrete Mike.
Mike, hold on 1 second.
Maybe he's such a real man. He uses his imagination. That would be crazy.
Mike, hold on 1 second. I wanted to. Did you and I, Tom and Dan, did we not have a conversation about there's only 3 things we will ever sign up for online? Or 2 things.
What?
To handguns and medical marijuana. That's it. That's the only 2 places we will give our information to. I'm not giving my information for fucking titties. Concrete Mike, you have the floor, sir.
Man, Xvideos is back. I was just watching it this morning. No age verification, no nothing. I know what you're talking about with when you were scrolling and you couldn't see no nudity, and it would only play a brief segment at the very beginning and then cut the feed. And I was just watching one a little while ago, man.
All right, we're getting breaking news from Concrete Mike.
He's live at Xvideo's headquarters.
Concrete Mike.
All right.
No, look, I just went to it. Look, it's still active.
Yeah.
There is the age. I gotta be careful. There's age verification right there. Mike, you may be the only one on the inside. You're the only one in the Matrix.
Are you sure, Mike?
I'm positive. You want me to tell you the video I was watching?
Yeah. Get us describe the video you were watching. Yeah, what's the title?
Stepdaughter comes in and catches the dad and the stepmom banging, and then he ends up banging the stepdaughter.
Well, he's gonna teach her. He's gonna teach her how to have sex. Everyone knows that. If you're a stepdad, you're banging.
Hold on, is the daughter the biological mom's daughter?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mom's daughter. But she's there making sure, and you're teaching her about sex, Tom. It's education.
And with breaking news like this, you always want two sources, so I can confirm that right now, stepmom caught with stepson with boner and helps come is live on X videos.
Wow.
So-
Okay, stepmom
got through.
So what? So the one that got through. Oh my God! Don't show. Oh my God! Careful! Wow.
You
yeah,
watched-
I'm
that's
sorry,
real.
I forgot this.
No,
camera's
you're
in
fine. You're fine.
You
That's
watched
fine.
the only one that got through, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, how did you?
That's the only video
My
left.
God, you're patient zero. You're Jesus of porn.
I was mad as hell yesterday when it wouldn't work, and then today it worked, and I was like, all right, cool, everything's right with the world again.
Hold on, what if
And then
Mike's
he immediately called you guys.
porn Neo?
He is. He's poor Neo.
You jack into it slow
Except the hose, it plugs into your ass. Right into your ass. The hose doesn't plug into the back of your head.
All right, you took the white pill. Well, I'm sorry, Mike. All right, Mike. Well,
Hey, breaking news. Thank you for being
the
so...
one video works, but the rest are still down. They age
But
verified.
at least we got something to jack in.
As soon as I get off the phone, I'm going to see if it works again, and I'll get back with you.
All
All right, give us some more titles. All right, buddy. Be good.
It's animal time.
I got it.
It's Animal Talk with Concrete Mike.
There you go. Thank you, Concrete Mike. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
All right. Anyway,
He's one of my favorite people.
What did they think this is going to accomplish, by the way? Like, I don't know. This is like
It's for the kids.
DeSantis-led.
And some people agree with it, right? Like we had a comedian in, we didn't go into detail with it. We had a comedian in today.
Naeem Lynn.
Yeah, Naeem Lynn. I was going to butcher his name. And Naeem, I think when we said they banned it in Florida, he goes, good. And I don't think it was a fake good. I think there are a lot of people that feel like if you just, idols, what is it? Idle hands or the devil's playground or workshop. I mean, I feel like people think that these sites are out here in Florida. You can activate them very quickly. Why not get rid of them?
Well, when my sons were younger, and still even to this day, like I'd still panic about, someone, one of his friends was showing him porno. Even with Naeem, we were talking about like how we were exposed to stuff far too young. Like I made the joke, like I was like my buddy's cousin. Was like, look at this hustler, and I was like, I don't think I was like 10 or 11 years old, maybe or whatever.
Little Gene showed me the porno, remember? And I ran to my mom.
Maybe younger than that. And then I'm looking at it. I didn't even have pubes.
I was a child. I had toys. I had toys when I saw titties.
Like I didn't even want to see it. Like I remember,
I agree.
like, I wasn't like,
I didn't
yes.
Either. This kid was
I was
forcing
like-
me to do it.
I was like, oh wow.
Little Gene, my dad's boss's son, was forcing me to watch this porno, and then I sucked his dick. He forced me to do. He forced me to do that too. I'm a business owner, guys. I'm a fucking business owner. I got forced to watch porno. I had to suck this kid's dick. I ran to my mom. I'm like, I don't know what it was a weird snack. I had a weird snack. That's what I said.
Anyway.
But then and now, especially, getting rid of the big companies that agree to the law is not the answer. Like, okay, so you've shut down Pornhub and Xvideos and XNXX.
YouPorn.
And even people pretty generally agree that they're pretty horribly managed, but they're the big ones, and they're at least like semi-managed. You're not getting rid of porn on the internet. You're just driving it to like websites that are even less managed, like your fucking
of course,
picture image boards and like, I don't know, cartoon shit. Like
stuff that actually has horrible stuff that's
it's completely, absolutely unregulated, and they don't care about regulations because they're completely under the board. So you're just driving it further underground and deeper and worse.
Well, we do have a solution. If you are tired of this, for a minimal fee, and you can use the link at tomanddan.com, you can sign up for Surfshark if you're interested. I got it, and it is awesome. In fact, I used it for something unporno related. I actually used it for an Orlando City match that I couldn't get, and I used it for Braves games that I can't get. The Braves are playing Miami right now. For whatever reason, Major League Baseball.
They feel like you're going to drive to Miami for a fucking game.
It's a blackout game, which
Stupid.
I pay for. It's really cheap. I pay like $150 for every baseball game, but you don't really, just like anything else, you don't really get all baseball games.
You don't get the locals.
Right, and they're like
just like NFL.
They're like Marlins
package.
is a blackout, and I'm like, well, it's not. That's very far away. So
Stupid.
I don't feel bad using VPN to go into my old MLB package and pretend like that. I'm in a different area so I can watch my Braves. Go Braves.
So, I
wish you passed out and died right there. Did you take what I got? Did you take my secrets? I got something from somebody. Gave me something great. Yeah.
Are you sharing at the break?
So
yeah, I'll tell you the other break.
It's
awesome.
It's the last days of school, Ross. I know your kids.
I heard
out.
Alice Cooper when I came in.
Your kids are out. And
No, my kids are back in because they're doing summer semester college. So
okay,
my
well,
kids
God.
had their break. They've fucked around and played PlayStation for 2 weeks, and now they're back at it.
Okay, yeah, we're in college. I guess like elementary school, middle school.
But they go till Tuesday, right? Like May. I think May goes until
till next Tuesday. Okay,
why give them two?
Okay,
on.
so
what
this
are you
is-
doing to the teachers even?
Some kids are out because I've seen the scooter. The scooters going to Starbucks like every morning. You can tell it's summer. They go get like a big fucking milkshake at Starbucks every morning.
Oh yeah, you got to get a sugar drink on your scooter.
So it's, and this is, I don't, listen, I don't give a shit. I'm sure a lot of people have figured out how to do it, and who am I to comment on it? About how
I'm Tom Goddamn Van. Here's what I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. You can literally say anything at the end of what this setup. I don't know what you're prefacing, but it sounds good.
Well, I'm prefacing
In defense of murder.
I know it could be anything.
I want to talk about like the school nowadays seems to be a lot focused on testing, right? And then there's opinions on it, whatever. That's why I'm like, I can't comment on it because I don't know enough. There's no way I know enough. I imagine that a lot of smart people came together and figured this is the best way, so fuck it.
They don't even pretend they're trying to teach the kids anything other than for the test anymore.
Yeah.
At least a couple years ago when my kids were in
It
school.
does sort of seem like that. Yeah.
And I think it just seems heavily important, and then so
It's pressure on the teachers.
So after the tests are over, it seems
They have
like
nothing to fucking do.
It seems like everybody, the whole school and the kids are like, that's it. And because, the last test, and like I talked to my sons, I'm like, what are you doing today? He says, it's free day. We're doing this, that, whatever. Like Tommy in middle school, they're like, the teachers are like, you could use your phones now, and everybody just use their phones. I'm like, using your phones? It's like, that's why I sent you to school, to get away from that shit. Like, I thought you were doing some goddamn something. Who knows what
I
you're
like
doing.
that you have so little of a concept. I thought you were doing something.
Some arts and crafts or something. Or like,
what were they doing? I got nothing.
I thought some enrichment activity.
I wanted to be a
brain
surprise.
game.
I want a brain game.
Were you doing a brain? No,
Yeah.
just they're like. And listen, I know if I was a
Brain
teacher,
teasers. They still got those. Do a couple brain teasers.
Wait until they get to high school and there's like a couple classes where they know the teacher will just ignore it if they vape.
Wait a minute. I want to go to high school.
Listen,
My wife doesn't even ignore it when I vape.
And by the way, I do the same exact shit because I'll be like, hey, listen, the system's all about these goddamn tests. Testing's done. There's literally nothing to fucking do. So I know you want to use your phones. You all have them, and they'll be like, yeah. And then that's it. I just sit back. I'm on my phone. We're all on our phones together, and I understand it. So here's my question. So the last day of school. Tommy is more like me. Max is like he wants to see his friends.
Oh yeah, May's all in. Like she brought her yearbook, have everybody sign it, had all of her teachers write something to her in her yearbook.
Yeah.
She wears special outfits. She's all in. She loves school. Loves it.
So and like some kids are like want to go just to see the friends the last day and are like I'll have fun, whatever. Tommy's not like that. He's like me, and I remember this when I was a kid. Although it was a little bit different, it wasn't all about testing when I was a kid. So. Like, I remember the last day of school, we still did some shit, and then the last, 2 hours was, a free time.
Yeah, they only let you off for about an hour or 2 hours.
Now starts days and earlier. It's like today,
That I agree with
there's
100%.
2 more days next week, and I'm like, 2 days of what? And they're just, looking at my phone.
And they can't take it away either because a lot of the parents, then you would have to, literally make the school year end 2 weeks earlier to let parents know so they would have childcare for that. Like this, you have to have this.
No,
you
it's
can't.
there's a legal amount of days that your kid, the government provides for your students, and they're,
That's true, but also I think it was the year we had like Charlie, Gene, Ivan all in the same year, and like the school calendar just got wrecked.
Yeah,
it just got destroyed, and the kids were going to school into like the middle of July to finish out the requisite number of days. So ever since then, they've built in like just an insane amount of quote unquote hurricane days into and that's why you have like, I don't know, Memorial Day weekend or whatever, like something that happens during the school year. Like Thanksgiving has like 4 extra days now, and Thanksgiving break is like super long, so that if a hurricane comes through, they can chop those extra days off. They don't have to go into the summer to provide the requisite days.
Yes, and then when there's no hurricanes like this past year,
there's all these empty dead days. Yeah,
a bunch of dead days.
Yeah.
So Tommy was like, why do I even have to go? Now, on like next Tuesday, he's actually getting like some academic award, which he doesn't even want to go to. But I'm like, you're going to that. And, whatever.
This is like me and my mom wanted me to walk at UCF when I graduated. She's like, go get your fucking award. I'm like, I don't want to go.
Is it a good one or is it one of the bullshit ones?
No, it's like he was for having a above 3.5 GPA or whatever.
It's one of the bullshit ones. He doesn't have
I'm
to
like,
go.
how'd you do that?
I mean, like, if he's proud of it, is he proud of it?
No, he don't care.
Yeah, if he doesn't care, I think you're okay just letting him off the hook.
No,
4.0 you make him go, but 3.5 is
No, I'm going, and he's doing whatever.
Well, you gotta wear a suit.
I'm putting
you gotta wear a tuxedo. Like, you gotta be overdressed.
I'm putting on the internet to let everybody know how good of a dad I am.
You gotta do it. And you gotta wear a suit.
Nothing.
You gotta wear a suit and act like it's the fanciest thing your family's ever done.
And make him get a haircut so everybody's super paying attention to him.
Yes.
Tommy was writing an essay. He's like, Dad, how do you spell ancient? And I'm like, Alexa, how do you spell? Why are you even asking me? I'm like, son,
ask your mom, Alexa.
I'm like, there's a robot here who will tell you the answer to everything. Why the hell are you asking? You looked around and
he doesn't do that?
Here's a robot and here's my old man.
Maisie does that all the time.
I'm going to ask my R-word old man.
This is on you for not changing Alexa's name to Dad.
So anyway, my overall question is the last day of school, right? Which is next Wednesday. And he's like, what can I not go? And
that's for you to decide. That's a relationship between you and your kid.
Because they literally are going to put on some VHS of a Disney movie that
and he could stay, and like he's old enough to stay home now, so it's not like we're having to babysit or watch it. Like Crystal can show houses, I can come to work. He just sit there and have a good time at home. He would rather do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But you should certainly let him do everything he'd rather do than anything he wouldn't rather do.
Okay, yeah, but
because I have heard that when you are given everything you want to do, it makes you an extraordinarily amazing human. So that's what I would do. That's what people will argue. I don't care one way. In fact, I think it makes more sense for you to let him stay home because that's a little more Maryland. That's like your mom.
Oh yeah,
Why not?
I was allowed to do it. Like if I didn't want to go last day of school, no go. Like I didn't go to prom. I didn't want to go to any of that.
Andrea's weighing in. Some teachers in middle and high school beg the kids not to come. She's heard.
Actually,
I believe that.
There were certain teachers that were like,
stay home.
They would send a note like, "Hey, listen, 85% of the rest of the class is going to stay out. If so and so wants to stay out, feel free."
Yeah. I can start cleaning this motherfucker up. I want to get out of here too. Like I'm underpaid, so summer's starting. My only benefit of being a teacher, and so like have your kids watch their phones at home.
And they always also say like, "We did the test already, so that's pretty much it." Just getting back to the point, they're teaching for the test.
Now I asked ChatGPT because that's the only thing I trust now. And it said,
I haven't switched you to Claude yet. I gotta get you to Claude. I like Claude's bedside manner a little better.
I'm asking a computer. I'm like, why should I send my kid to school? And it brought up some good points about closure and about fulfilling your obligations. And it's good to have closure of the year and see your friends for the last time. And then
I would not have said that.
Closure.
I like closure.
Like
the finishing what you started is
the
finishing what you started one's good. I do like that. It's like, well, you opted into this, see it through. I do like a see it through.
It even said it suggested things I tell my son, like
read it like it's you, not the computer.
Even if it's boring, going to the last day of school means that you don't have to hear about it later from your teachers or friends. You'll finish the year on your own terms. So it's like
I'd rather live on my feet than die on my I'd rather die on my knees than live on my. What is it? The Mexican said it. I forget.
And then focus. And then it's telling me advice to give my son. Like focus on social moments with your friends.
Doesn't he hate your advice though? Didn't Crystal say that?
It's all this stuff now. okay, this all makes sense.
What does Crystal say?
Oh, she's making him go. She's
come
more of
on.
a, hey, you got to do this just because you have to.
Can I tell you something,
and
though?
that's what life's about.
You, my best friend David Smith, my other very good friend David Cunningham, Jonathan Taylor, all these people I grew up with whose parents were so cool. And when they asked them to let them stay out of school, I'm not saying egregiously, but every once in a while they would let them stay out of school. And my mom and dad would never let me stay out of school. And I always thought that the other parents were so much fucking cooler than my parents. And I was right.
Yeah.
Where are my parents now? Where are they now?
If they were cooler,
If they were cooler, they might be alive.
Yeah.
My mom and dad, I
Their
swear to
parents
God,
are still alive.
This is so wired in me. You know how hard it is for me to have to work to be honest with him? The honest thing I want to say to him is, Tommy should stay home. Because I feel like that's more authentically Van,
But
right?
but doesn't mean like
why would
if I was forced? I think back at this because then I always go back, and a lot of people do this. Like they're like, "Oh, I was like this. I did these things. Blah blah blah. And look at me. Look at me now. I'm fine." Right? And they all say, everybody's like, "Look at me now. Like I grew up like this,
that is
and
the
I'm fine.
Look at me now, I'm fine.
And then I'm like, "Are you fine?"
You're talking about me. He's talking about me.
And I said it to myself.
Or like, how much better would you be if you
Yes.
had done the right thing?
Yeah. Because I'm like, yes, I'm fine. But,
But I could have been okay.
Fine.
What could I have
Could have
been?
been good.
Now, here's the thing. You never know, and you never will know, because that's how life is. It's like, you can look back in retrospect. Would your life be different? It could be fucking worse.
Okay.
You know, who knows?
Can we address this? Because I see this, and I think that I'm fair with this, and I think sometimes the listeners... Okay, CD Sarah, I'll sum it up perfectly. She said in our chat room, wants his boys to have grit, but never makes them do anything. How do you handle that? Like, seriously, because that's a thing in your brain. You want to be their best friends. You love them so more than anything in the world.
Listen,
So how do you handle that?
I know plenty of people that they're like, I don't want to be fat anymore. What are you going to do? I'm just saying, it's hard as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We all want something.
We all do want something. Write that down. Write that down. We all do want something.
I'm telling you, I want it. I'm not good at it. I'm horrible at it.
Or you're like, I'm broke, and you're just sitting at home not getting a job or something. You're like, it's easy.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
All right, what about-
I don't know if this one makes a. I don't know if this is a deal breaker though. What grade is he in? He's in
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Yeah. So now,
I got a solution, by the way.
okay, all right. But
Well, you are the elder father that we would come to on the mountain, right? We call through your cave and we'd see if you were there. We'd see a light in the back of the cave. We walk to the back of the cave, and old caveman Father Ross is there to give us some sage advice.
all right.
And I think this satisfies both conditions. Tommy wants to stay at home and relax and kind of have a day with Roblox or whatever.
Yeah.
And Crystal wants him to finish out his commitment and technically end the school year with the check-in. So go to school, check in, and then 30 minutes later you come in and sign him out. And he has legally been to the last day of school. He has attended. And his attendance is check mark positive.
Like this too. He would like this.
And then, but you come and sign him out. Cause we used to do this all the time. Because my kid was like, my youngest, he was like taking all AP classes. He had like a 4.0, but like he liked a day off every week or so. You know, like
Yeah.
And so his attendance was always right at the brink of they were just going to expel him because of attendance issues. You know, so if he wanted a day off or something, I'd go check him in. He'd go like say here. And then I'd go up to the desk and sign him out, and he'd have his day at home.
Okay, all right. Well,
I can feel
seems like
Tommy
a tremendous-
liking this one because it's almost like you're getting one over on the school. It's like, I'm here, but I'm not.
It's almost a grift.
I do
it's
like
just
this.
short of a grift.
I like
yeah,
this one.
But so it's not about the technicality of his attendance, and that's the thing. So it's not like just it's for the attendance record.
You mean just in life as a...
He's saying, why go? I'm not doing anything. Just let me stay at home. And then we're saying, well, you should go. And then he's saying, why? Just like I would say to anybody, you know, it's like, and then I'm like, start talking about how it's commitments and it's good to follow that through.
Well, the commitment one makes sense to me.
And then I'm like, but he's like, commitment to what? Everybody, the school's done. We stopped learning and we stopped, like, I passed my tests. Those, like, I did well on my tests.
Yeah.
I did well. My grades, nothing I do even counts for a grade. And then it's like, he's like, I finished my commitments. And I'm like, well, you have a point.
Should everything you do as a kid, okay, like when you're a kid, if you ask your parents, why am I doing this, and they don't have a reason for it, should you just be allowed off the hook?
Yeah, I'd be like, why don't you have a reason?
Because like
you're
in
just doing it to do it.
But the way I was raised is I don't give a fuck about your questions, and I don't give a fuck about what you think is right, wrong, or the other thing. But you're doing whatever
because I said so.
Because I said so. So I wonder if I'm just questioning because it's a foreign thing to me. Like this is not how. This is the exact opposite of how I was raised.
And think it through. Like most of the kids' parents are going to say yes. Like if you want them to go to hang out with his friends for one more day, they're not going to be there. It's going to be like Tommy, his phone, and a teacher and their phone.
It's going to be a bunch of nerds on their phones.
Yes, correct.
With the teacher like, fuck, why'd these kids show up? I told them not to come. We said on social media, as a teacher, is like, don't send your
write
kids.
his teacher. That's what you do. Get in the portal, write his teacher, and say like, hey, do you really want him there?
So, because, okay, and then I equate it to this, like, is it psychologically, because I look at it too, where I hate doing because I said so if there's not even a reason, because I'm like, well, you bring up a good point, why are you going? And then I'm like, because of X and Y and these things, like.
Yeah, I'm not
all
saying
the shit ChatGPT.
I'm not saying I'm dead set on that, and I am more of a like, you said you were going to finish out the year. I just put less thought into it. I don't care one way or the other.
Let me ask you this. During the year, like when it is school time and there's like learning to do and we're preparing for the test, when it's game time, has he ever been like, I want to stay home during that time?
No.
Has he stayed home before?
So you know it's not laziness because he doesn't want to perform. Like he's willing to
got
do the
good
work.
Attendance and
I think in his mind he feels like he's completed the contract. Like
yes.
Schools, even my teachers are saying, Daddy, that we're all done with the test. Everything's over. There's really nothing to do. What else do you need from a kid, really?
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it all leads towards I should just let him miss the last day of school.
By the way, my new job, Ross McCoy, kid lawyer. I will fight for you to stay home from school.
You can double purpose the top hat. I'll allow that. Yeah, I feel like kid lawyer should have a top hat because kids they'd like that more.
They would appreciate it.
Yeah, you have to have something that delineates lawyer, and top hat I feel like works in
top
kid's
hat,
eyes.
Sport jacket, Fortnite t-shirt. That's Ross McCoy, kid lawyer.
I might actually, would you do a red clip-on bow tie?
Absolutely.
Or wrap around the neck?
For sure.
A wrap around the neck.
Yeah. Like, in sports terms, like, even the sports stars, like, technically, they're not obligated to go to like OTAs.
So you're looking at this as minicamp. Is that what you're looking at?
Minicamp at the beginning of like it's voluntary and like you should go.
The coach always does put quote unquote voluntary.
You should go to support your team, but they fucking don't.
So
guess what? Nothing happens except for success.
So I guess what we're learning. So is he learning more staying at home than he is going, or is it just a wash? It's just a wash.
100% a wash.
It's a wash.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a thing. It's like if you were going to learn more at school, maybe opt into that. If you're going to learn more at home, maybe opt into that. This looks like it's just even.
So here's the only thing, and
how do you get around Crystal?
I've gone.
If the doctor said you're completely healed, if you come to the hospital, I'm not going to do shit to your bones. Would you go to the hospital or would you stay home?
The only thing that I rest my parenting skills on a lot is when I run out of reasons why my sons should do something when they ask me, I do say, you're doing it because you don't want to do it. And that is an important skill to learn in life, is doing things you don't want to do. If you want to do it, I would say, nah, you don't need to go. I'm joking around because I wouldn't say
what
that.
a fucked up way to grow up. You know, like, oh my God, which way is it? Does he want me to do it? Does he not?
I feel like that leads to Tommy in a dark room with a Rambo knife just cutting his arm.
What does he want?
I don't want to do this.
I know. I don't know what the hell, because and
Dad only loves us when we do hard stuff.
And the nostalgic part of it, and my wife leans this out, like, oh, don't you want to see your friends before the summer? It's the last time you're going to hang out with them in school, even, whatever. And then I thought about this, like, if someone ends up buying this building, right, because it is for sale, we've got a bunch of realtors coming in and out of here.
Oh my God, the number of Asian people just coming and going unannounced.
Oh yeah,
they're all Asians.
Yeah. They're buying up our land.
Yeah, taking our jobs too. We'll do that on another show. We'll do that on another show.
Oh, that show.
Yeah, that show's got the highest ratings. Have you been on our other show?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get you on our other show.
I'll sell survive supplies to survive apocalypse.
Don't talk about
anyway.
it. Don't talk about it.
So
new Tom and Dan red hat.
Yeah.
If someone ends up buying this place and then we can't stay, right? They want to use it. And
I
then-
want you out.
And then I have a plan in my head. I'm like, all right, we'll take all the stuff.
Oh,
put a
Tommy can
storage
hide in
unit.
here.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna hire a painter and then hire core flooring to come in here, put new carpet, and replace everything. And the painter paint over the bathroom, like all the signatures and stuff. And then the day before,
Can I paint over Mitch Fatel's signature?
I'm surprised you haven't already. If you want to go paint over that now, you can, man. I don't fucking care.
we're using that for social. Oh, yeah. But and then if Crystal said like, don't you want to go like before the painter comes, before Corey from Core Flooring,
fuck in there one last time? And you're like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I will get my dick sucked in Dan's chair and come on it. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
then I'll shit on it.
I'm like, hey, did somebody shit and come on my chair? What are you doing here, Tommy? He's like, I thought it's good. Did your dad shit on my chair?
I preemptively do it next week just in case this helps. So anyway,
And I hope you do it after you fuck your wife, because that's a variation of the Vince McMahon where you fuck your wife doggy style, then you shit on my chair.
Oh, while I'm fucking I shit and that's Vince
You know
McMahon.
what? If you did that, I would like you more. I'd be like, that's fucking cool.
By the way, reminder to go look what Vince McMahon did.
Yeah. If you don't know
it is way further than you thought.
Yeah. If you don't know what Vince McMahon did to that lady that was the WWE sex slave, look it up. Look up WWE
It's crazy.
sex slave Brock Lesnar, Vince McMahon.
And this is not what like CEOs and like rich businessmen do. Like even though people think it is, like this is an insane.
This is
thing.
an outlier. Yeah, this is an outlier.
This is something. This is a fucking mental illness.
Yeah.
Like,
This isn't regular human
This
behavior.
is mental illness.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We should make WWVMD bracelets.
Anyway, so my wife said, "Don't you want to like before Corey comes and the painter? Don't you want to like go in and sit in the studio and reminisce
Have
one
a
more
10
time?
minutes of just quiet time.
Yeah. It's been 10 years plus of a lot of memories. This studio has been a huge part of our business and our lives.
Yeah.
For
And
the
if
past,
it burned down tomorrow, I wouldn't give a fuck.
for the past decade. Like I don't want to do that. Like
You're not gonna do last episode of Cheers where you like you look at it one more moment before you like just turn out the lights for last time.
Yeah, if it's
Making your way in the world.
yeah.
The extended version of that song gets weird, by the way.
Yeah, it does. It has some weird, and the cadence gets weirder. It's not as fun.
There's like a serial killing kid and a transgender landlord. It's a whole song.
Yeah,
it's a wild song.
We should cover that on the show one day.
We should do it.
But so I think like that. I'm like, I won't get anything out of that. I don't want to do that. But is that because I didn't do these things I should have done throughout life, or is it the way I was born? Because my son's born like
what?
I am.
That's
I don't know.
Can I ask you something sort of serious?
Should I try to change that? Like do meaningful stuff, and you'll become more of a meaningful person. Because I wish I was more of a meaningful person. It's been a tremendous difficulty in my relationship.
No, I think
and my relationships with other humans is not having that whatever that is, like reminiscing emotions.
I don't want to be too serious for the show, but you've been doing this a lot lately. Are you doing it? Are you having to force yourself to do it? I'll give you a for instance that I heard this week that I thought was really cool. When you were talking about maybe going to Van's Warped Tour because you like co-defendants and just putting yourself in that scenario and enjoying Van's Warped Tour with your friends and being a little more like, is that kind of in the same vein of you trying things that you actively look at and go like, that's not for me, but maybe it's not for me because I've just told myself it's not for me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, yeah. I just
Sort of?
like realizing like, do you want to be a person that doesn't go to your studio you've been doing for 10 years and like just sit there and like take it in and be like, you know what, like the gratitude. Naeem Lynn was talking about like practicing gratitude
The
every
book's
morning.
called The Magic.
And that shit and because I laugh at a lot of that. I'm like, stupid. but it's real, it changes people's lives and the way they look at things.
It's not how you and I naturally think. Like, I think a lot of it is stupid too. Like the over positive, like the idea of a gratitude journal and sitting down and writing down things that I actually care about is stupid. But at the same time,
it makes people happy though.
When
Don't you want to be happy?
Yeah, when I do it, it does make me happy.
The fact that I didn't even think about it till just now kind of spoils the ending probably. But this Wednesday, me and my wife were out to dinner, and we had no casino plans for change.
All right.
So I kind of remembered, like, we were at Johnny's having a drink. I was having a drink. She's driving. I was like, you know what? I just remembered tonight's the last night of the open mic at the Bull and Bush. And, for like 5 years. Every Wednesday, I'd truck it up to the Bull and Bush, and I'd either like host the show or I'd have booked a host, and I'd make sure everything was
a big
set
part of your
up
life.
and running for the better part of 5 years. And so
It seemed like longer than that too.
So she was like, "Yeah, that sounds fun." So we picked up Bart Merrick and we buzzed up there, and it was like packed, man. You know, like everybody in Orlando came out for the last night of the open mic, and I didn't feel anything.
But maybe it was good though. That's the thing. Like if I walked in here, they're painting the shit tomorrow. I walk in here and they'd be like, maybe I will fuck.
God, I can't get my cock hard. Suck it soft.
No, but I'm saying like,
the painter's here.
So I wouldn't.
You've never had her suck it soft? I tell Andrew all the time. I'm like, just power through, cum will come out.
So
Definitely need an AI country song called "Suck It Soft."
So I wouldn't feel it, but just because I did it, will it, like, maybe it helps me in a way I don't even realize, and that's all I'm saying. Is it maybe
like you're on your deathbed, it gives you something to go back to? Like, I remember being in that studio.
Like, I've practiced the gratitude thing before, and then I'm like, I'm
good at this.
I'm
No more practice.
I'm thankful for this, and this.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
thankful for food. I'm thankful I'm fucking awesome. I'm thankful I'm fucking funny and great.
But it was, I look
Have
at
you ever tried actually being grateful?
What? I don't know what that is. I just thought that you were supposed to say the words.
Yeah.
Like, just you get out there and start running.
The first time I saw it on his desk, it said, "I'm gratitude for this."
But you said it like a little boy who said, like, I've played cowboy before. I could probably herd cattle.
I'm
Like,
gratitude.
But is it like running? Like, nothing changes the first 100 fucking times, but after 1,000 times,
break your foot.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you've gratituded to a point where you can't gratitude anymore, you diarrhea your running shorts. His shit just goes running down your legs.
Gratitude shreds your fucking nipples, dude.
Yeah,
you
it does.
really got to tape them up.
It's
All
just
right.
like running.
Anyway, I don't know. I'll let you know
This
next
is
week.
one of my favorite segments we've done. This is a crazy one.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
All right, let's take a break and we'll reset when we come back.
Oh yeah, and thanks for plugging the Naeem. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Naeem Lim.
Naeem Lynn interview. It was great having him on, and it was I would say it's a little more serious interview, but he writes for the Kevin Hart roast and all these other things. And
He's been a part of like Kevin Hart's internal group of guys for like 20 years.
The Red Party Cup Boys or Party Cup Boys.
You know, it's interesting.
Classic Party Cup Boys.
I specifically didn't, because I'm sure every goddamn media does. Just people talk to him about Kevin Hart.
We didn't do that.
And they want to ask. They're like, so tell us about Kevin Hart.
What's he like? What's he smell like?
It's so disrespectful.
Is he really that little?
Anytime, even with like Tony Rock, you know, when Tony Rock's in town, it's like you fucking ask him about Chris Rock all the.
Tell us about the slap. Tell us about the slap.
There's a couple of like lady comics who are married to like slightly more famous dude comics, and anytime I hear them come on a podcast and somebody's like, "What about your husband?" I'm like, oh, "You just fucking failed this podcast."
yeah. It is a super disrespectful thing to do. Although the audience, it's a weird fine line to walk because like, hey, ask him more Kevin Hart shit. Because the listeners want it, because they are like, I know one name and not the other, you know. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a good interview. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he was really really good.
Who's the most famous person in your phone? Call him right.
Oh, we should
Call
have done
Kevin
that.
on the phone now.
Write that down. We should have done
See
that.
if he answers.
Yeah.
Kevin,
it's us. We want to interview you instead of this guy. We got some guy here.
We'll just scream some answers over those speaker.
What's Will Ferrell like? We'll keep doing it.
Yeah,
we'll keep doing
work
it.
your way up the chain.
Once you get to Kevin Hart, you're like, you think about the movies he's been in. You're like, tell us about The Rock, you piece of shit.
I like doing it all the way up the chain.
We should start doing that with other comedians and see how far we can go. It's like the paperclip thing. Remember that
That's
guy
really
sold the
good. Yeah,
paperclip?
keep
He
trading.
eventually won a house or whatever. The name of the band is Psychedelic Munitions. I hate the name of that. Oh, wait, no, they're not. That's the name of the album. The name of the band is Western Addiction. Not a bad name. The name of the song, The First Witch. We'll be right back. 1-844-TOMNDAN, show at TomandDan.com. If you got an email, we'll be right back.
O-Town's #1 rock station, Z159 FM. Your only home for the Hot Tub and Mini Fridge Morning Show and Dump 'em Out Fridays.
Ooh, yeah, a hot tub and mini fridge. Keep me cold and hot.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. Anybody know who that was? Anybody?
No.
Older 90s band. literally legendary alternative rock band. You're going to have to go find it because they're not popular anymore. Quicksand. That was Quicksand with Crystal
Okay.
Lights. Brand new song from Quicksand. If you were a, well, I don't know if you like, if you know who Quicksand is, you know who Quicksand is. There we go. Welcome back to the show.
So it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend, and there's
Monday off.
Don't say Happy Memorial Day.
I know,
embarrassed
I'm not
myself
saying
in
it.
front of Jeff and Zach from the Science Center. I said, Happy Memorial Day. Oh, you're not supposed to say that all.
So Memorial Day weekend, famous for barbecues, pool parties, beach.
Hot dog?
Going to the beach is going to be a huge thing. So what's your stance? Because this is like a hot button topic, I think, on speakers at the beach.
You brought this up a lot. This must be a stick in your craw.
No, I don't care. Like, as a person,
I'm a speaker man.
I'm not bothered by anything. Like, you could do anything around me,
But you
and
do
I won't
have
even
opinions
notice.
on everything too, though.
Well, that's because of the show. I'm forced to, so I have to. If I didn't do this for a living, I wouldn't be telling anybody anything.
But you would have an opinion. But you would have
I was
an
thinking
opinion,
in my head,
like
yeah.
in your head, you would have an opinion of person who comes to beach and decides that they want their music to be very loud in a very small area.
So
right? Is that
yes,
that's the problem?
Because right off the bat, and my wife would say this, and so would a lot of people, would say that it's disrespectful to the people around you, because just because you want to have blasting music, like, put on some headphones then, because you're blasting it to everybody, and I want a relaxing day at the beach. It's unfair.
But the music blasting is party atmosphere.
Okay, yeah. And then I've told my wife many of times, I'm like, the people sometimes that are doing that, they're not thinking of it. Like, their intention isn't to ruin your day at the beach. Their intention is to
elevate
the party.
Yeah, it's icing on your day.
Because I have some friends from Miami that think like this. One of them being Dre.
We could say, look, Dre knows what he is.
A good.
He's one of the finest
one of those speakers he brings around.
He brings a legendary, the biggest JBL
Oh, the
with a
JBL.
microphone.
Yeah, it's a JBL.
It's the JBL that you can Bluetooth to, and it has the light-up matching microphone that actually will snap into the back of it. I actually kind of want one of these.
He's a JBL one.
He's one of the best educators that the state of Florida has ever seen, and hats off to him for being one of the good ones. The guy's
he's a
amazing.
fun-ass
He's
teacher.
amazing.
He was DJing in front of a bunch of kids.
Full DJ set for the kids, just for the kids because he wants to do it. It was World School Day, and his shirt had every flag of every country in the world on, and he was doing a free DJ set.
Even the bad ones?
Yeah.
Even the bad ones. Yeah, it had Iran on it.
And I bully him too. I'm like, you wish these were adults.
Hey, whatever it takes. Yeah, and Mark Barrow wishes that the kids he's in front of were the wrestlers, the people cheering for him in the ring. However, you got to get the chemicals, man.
I'm joking.
Right? However, you got to get the chemicals.
Yeah. So speakers at the beach. Because
How big of a speaker are we talking?
Like big
Boom
enough
box?
where you're like
Bump box? Like
like this should not just be for you.
Mike Busey style bump box.
Yeah, this was a heavy ass speaker to drag out to the beach. Why did you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what other people are thinking. Other people are sitting there while your big ass 1.5 JBL is blasting.
Have you ever moved because of one?
Oh, at the speaker at the beach?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
My
ever
wife-
moved because somebody's too loud? We have.
My wife, she is a
She doesn't like Spanish people, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's not. No, anybody blasting music. No, there's a stereotype. I didn't make it up.
Yeah.
It's fucking there. Anyway, I
It's
grew up
very
in
rarely
Miami.
classical music being blasted at the beach.
You don't hear that. You don't get a lot of that. No, you don't get a lot of NPR to the 10.
No, but you get blasting country music.
You
and
will.
like the young people.
Morgan Wallen as loud as it'll go.
Yeah.
Reggaeton as loud as it'll go.
Oh, sometimes there'll be a Morgan Wallen reggaeton
Fight.
music
It's
fight.
a fight.
That's what my wife
Do you know how you can
hates.
tell which wizard is Morgan? Cowboy hat instead of wizard hat. Cowboy hat. Actually, he's more of a baseball hat. He wears like a baseball hat.
Yeah,
Caitlin Clark took a lot of shit for walking out with
So,
him.
Ross, what do? You go to the beach with your family, you sit down, someone rolls up, and they're dragging a big-ass speaker, and they are, blasting.
And your wife comes over to you and says, go tell them to turn that down.
I'm not telling anybody to turn their music down at the beach. That's not my province, I don't feel like. It's, sometimes somebody's like smoking a cigarette right down the beach and like ashing in the wind and it's hitting me in the eye. I don't say anything because we're at the beach. You know, it's free land. It's right next to the ocean. Do as you will. You know,
I've never heard the free land argument.
Right.
I love free land.
You should be able to discharge a firearm into the surf, as far as I'm concerned. It's like wide open at the beach. Yeah.
I like where you're. So they're so you're pretty much.
It's America's free land.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about they have rules about like how you park next to people. You ever had somebody come in like a little too close to you? Like I had a person one time,
like on Daytona Beach on the sand.
Well,
parking?
you know, like when you can pull in on the sand,
Mhm.
and like Andrea and I had pulled in on the sand, and we'd parked, and then we got out to put up like our tent next to. Right, like you put up a tent next to your car.
Yeah.
That way you have like a little area to like kind of put your cooler, put some chairs, a little home base. So this is back when Maisie was like a little kid. She'd like play in the surf, you know, like, and I'd be over there.
Hold on, to the left or right?
To the left.
Is
that wrong? I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Okay, educate me,
okay,
sir. Educate me.
When you park at the beach, I'm pretty sure the etiquette is you put the tent behind your car.
Oh, I think you're right.
And not next to you, because next to you is
'cause you're
another
taking-
parking
you're taking
space.
but I don't want somebody parking next to me because their music's going to be too loud.
Well, that's why it's you don't park or you don't set up in the parking space.
Oh yeah, Tracy's trashing me. Jesus,
Yeah,
my God, Tracy, don't yell at me.
Yeah.
No, as for me at the beach with a speaker, I can't, like, even when we're doing pyro spot setup, before the 4th of July or whatever, we're setting the tent up. Somebody will bring a JBL in. I never want to be DJ because like anytime my music is playing in public, all I can do is like look at each individual person and wonder like, what do they think about me based on this song choice, like right now playing?
Really?
Like, do they like this song? Are they judging me for it? I get in a complete headspace about my music being played in public. It's insane.
Okay.
Well, whatever's playing is your personality. That's how I see it.
Absolutely.
It's like,
Yeah.
all of your personality is in your playlist.
And
What's he playing?
And so when the Big Bad Beetleborgs theme comes up, I have that liked. I play it once in a while. Like, are you judging me because of this? I can't take the chance.
So what is the etiquette that we can all universally agree on? I know that's impossible,
Can I
but for the
piggyback on
majority,
this?
because
Can we do a two for etiquette for music and etiquette for asking person to turn music down?
okay, what the etiquette to if you do want to bring music to the beach
In a perfect world.
and like you want to play music because it enhances your beach experience, and you should be allowed to do that because it's America's free land, like Ross said. Yeah, and I
Discharge
respect that.
firearm into the surf.
I respect America's free land because I too believe that you should be able to do whatever you want. Now, with the caveat though, until you're encroaching on someone else's time, and that's what my wife would say, whereas you're like, well, this person's encroaching on my freedoms of wanting to have a peaceful day at the beach.
That's why the beach is so free, because if I'm encroaching on your freedom, the ocean's right fucking there. Get out of here.
Yeah, it is a move away. I think that is what I feel like when these people are blasting their music. I do get the vibe that they're not trying to harm anyone, and if I don't like it, there's thousands of miles of beach for me to go to get, like, my piece. Do you guys, are you guys anti-music?
Can we establish a blast-free zone? Like there's
So you want to segregate the beach is what I feel like you're arguing, right? I think, you want to apartheid the beach.
No, I'm saying like this.
How about a zone for them? It's a blast zone.
You're a place up in Daytona.
So
just New Smyrna.
Are you guys anti? Are you and your wife? Well, I know you're not.
No,
I have no
I'm
dog
cool
in the
with
fight.
everything.
I get it.
And I appreciate this person because I say it all the time. This person wants to enhance my time. He's doing it for me.
Okay, so
does
your wife want it quiet?
He's bringing the party for me.
Does she want it quiet, or does she want her music? Because that's a lot different.
No, yeah, she's not blasting music. Like she will play sometimes music.
Well, what does she play
on her phone? But
on her phone, you gotta blast it
at a very small level that only she could hear.
Right.
And then she's like, this is the appropriate way.
I'm listening to the Avon Brothers. And they level 3 on my phone, and I'm using a solo cup as an amplifier.
I'm like, this isn't a party. I point over.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to party with them.
That Spanish guy's wife's got her titties out.
Yeah, I want to go to Dre's dance or I'm drunk.
Yeah.
It's loud. I can't even talk to you.
You can make requests with Dre, and Dre will let you bring. Here's something about DJ Dre that people need to know. If you party with DJ Dre, if you bring your own JBL, he'll Bluetooth it and connect it to his.
They will network.
And then they'll all network. And at one camping trip, he had like 25 JBLs, and we were blasting the fucking animals out of the woods. We were like, biggest party ever. Rager.
Some white people camping next to us. They're like, what the fuck? This place used to be good.
It was so loud.
Maybe you can explain it to me, Tom, because I don't get it. When a car drives by and I'm like a quarter mile away down the sidewalk and I can clearly hear the bass and the music, like my only thought is like, what is it like inside that car? It must be like unbearable.
I see that a lot.
It's hurting my ears here a quarter mile away. What is it like in there with the windows rolled up? That's got to be.
And usually,
somehow it doesn't. Like, I had 2 tins in my mini truck when in high school, and the bass was loud as shit.
But the window's up,
vibrated corner,
and that's what I find interesting. Ross is right. The bass will be rattling this car apart, and the windows will be up, and you can hear all the aftermarket parts on it shaking off of it, but the windows are up.
Yeah.
And it's killing the person inside.
Yeah. I want to feel the bass, you see.
I've also seen those videos. There's competitions in Korea where they set up. It looks like a carnival. It looks no different than you would go to like a carnival and you'd see the scrambler.
Yeah.
Except instead of the scrambler, it's just a wall of speakers that some guy has engineered, and then they'll play this test tone that'll be like, and that's your warning that it's about to hit maximum bass mode. And he goes like, and then it'll go, and then when the bass drops, all the people scream and run from it. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like Bass Wars or something in Korea, and it's so bad for your hearing, but they're just blasting subwoofers till all the Korean people scream and run away from it. And I'm like, I want to go to that.
I think I found the entertainment for the next meetup at Johnny's.
Look it up. It's like, because they're trying to like see who can make the most powerful rig of speakers. We do it in America too, but I feel like the ones in like Korea and the Middle East are crazier because there's zero rules. Like they will literally make it so like one blast you're hit deaf.
And it's not anchored to a lowrider in any way.
No, it's an 18-wheeler style, like what do you call it, a trailer, and every bit of the trailer has been replaced with speakers. And it's been engineered. It's made to destroy. It's like literally, how loud can we make this to hurt people's ears? And then people stand there and they play the tone.
Yeah. It gives you diarrhea.
It does. Yeah. It's like one step lower than the device that Trump has to blast protesters and make you shit your pants while you're like, hey, no kings. And he shoots it and you shit your pants.
Oh man, imagine Crystal at the beach and that guy rolls up.
Have you seen that? They did it like in Boston. They tried it one time. And there was like these people protesting like, hey, no kings. And they shot it. Everyone's like, shitting their pants.
I don't know what made me think of this, but I was like, I forgot to talk about this.
We're ADD today. It's fine.
Yeah. We're ADD radio.
Yeah, ADD radio. I heard that.
God damn it. I can't. What I gotta make a joke about everything?
That's because of me. Because you hang out with me. If you did hang out with me, you could be somewhere telling a Spanish guy to politely turn his music down, enjoying a good time at the beach. But you hooked your wagon to me.
It made me crazy.
And now he's Italian. That make him crazy.
So we like to play games at the house. Board games. We play Monopoly for like a week straight.
You don't tell me this because you know I'd make fun of you.
No, I know. And then we played like some sort of Trivial Pursuit, but they have like a new version where you hook it up to your TV and it's all like current day, like
and then AI answers the questions for it. It's so easy.
Wait, and then I realized my sons are smarter than me with everything.
It's not fair. When I was a kid, fucking Trivial Pursuit was from like 1950, and every other answer was Spirou Agnew, and I had no fucking idea who that was. It was not fair.
Yeah.
I have a lot.
It's all current day shit, and they knew
bullshit.
I have a lot of like weird facts that float around in my brain. Mm-hmm. But one night, I was at my friend David Smith's house, and his parents were playing Trivial Pursuit, and they had a freestanding Friday night Trivial Pursuit game, no different than what you're talking about. And this is the one where everybody would pick and they would do the thing where they played it every week. When they were done, they'd write everything down, rectify it, like make sure it was good, then fold it all up, and then get it all out the next week, and then go, okay, where were we? So they had this
like
game
ongoing.
And in order to they were playing this game. Emmett was the dad, Emmett Smith. He was a veterinarian in DeLand for many, many years, my best friend's dad.
It would have been way better if he was actually Emmett Smith.
I know. I always made fun of him. I always made fun of him for that. Like, your thighs are so skinny. But he had a question that they were asking him, and I just happened to be in the kitchen, like getting a milkshake or something, because Dave and I were always having a sleepover. We'd be in there getting some snacks, like we'd be getting some Cheetos, a milkshake, some pepperoni or some garbage food. And he had a question that they asked him, and they said, name the author of the book, I'm Okay, You're Okay. This is burned in my brain. And I was sitting there getting my Cheetos, and I remembered that my mom had that book, and I go, Dr. Wayne Dyer.
Oh, you did the Slumdog.
And then it was right. But it was one of those things where it was like the strangest coincidence of all time that it just happens to be that book is on my shelf. That question's being asked in that room. I'm getting a snack. I know it. I yelled it. And I said, and that will be my greatest Trivial Pursuit victory of all time. I'll never beat that. I'll never be able to beat that.
And in certain instances from my childhood, the adults were not furious that you ruined the game.
Well, they were very mellow. The Smiths were a lot more mellow than the Dennises.
Okay.
My dad would probably punch me in the face if I had done that at our house.
I like the days where the parents would get mad if there was like child savant of some sort, where you're like, quit playing that goddamn piano.
Lock him in the closet.
And he's playing some shitty instead of like, oh my God, as a parent being like, wow, my son's got or my daughter's got an insane talent of something.
Yeah, but everybody's got different tastes, you know?
In the 50s, they'd be like, get this kid out of here. Fucking too loud. He's not even recognizing he's a goddamn savant.
Play it on the beach where everybody plays their music loud.
So back to games. So then we broke out into a truth or dare game,
which is always fun to play with your parents.
Yeah.
So raise your hand if you've ever sucked your teacher's dick.
Mom, can we play spin the bottle after this?
And we got into truth or dare.
10 minutes in heaven with your mom in the closet.
And then, of course, everybody's going dare, right? So then they dared me to walk over to Dr. Ghoul's house
and put your balls on his ring camera. Walk over and do that move where you stretch it out.
Batman.
Yeah,
do the Batman.
Stretch it out like a Batman, and then put it on there, and then I want you to lead in and go,
I'm Batman.
You have to yell, I'm Batman with your balls cover the
ring. So they said, go over there.
Your house is way more fun than mine, by the way. I'm just going to say the Dennis household, nothing but work. They're Macy's and dance. Me and Andrea sitting in silence. Nothing fucking happening. You guys are playing games. There's no grit. It's all fun and sandwiches and fun. My house is fucking miserable. It's fucking miserable.
And they're like, go over there and dance in Dr. Ghoul's parking lot.
This is fun.
Just for like 15 seconds, do a dance because he does have a ring, and like it'll show up, and then they'll be like, what the hell?
This is a wonderful Friday night.
So I went over there, danced, and then came back. Everybody's laughing.
Oh, they're loving it.
Yeah. So and then Crystal goes, right? So it's of course she goes dare, right? And I'm trying to think,
put one of your titties in the toilet till the nipple touches the wall.
Wow. Do not play truth or dare with this guy.
I go hard.
This is just off his fucking dome.
I go hard.
He didn't even have anything planned. This is just off the dome.
Do you know that just came naturally out of me? I was like, you put one titty in the toilet. You put one titty in the toilet, and you lower it until the nipple touches the water and out, and that's your dare. You're done.
The minute you said one titty in the toilet, I was like, I will never play truth or dare with Dan, ever, under any circumstances.
I'm a sinister truth or dare guy.
And so I was trying to think of like what could be, something that is embarrassing but not too embarrassing. Like she can't be titty in the toilet.
I argue that's not embarrassing because nobody but the family seeing it. I don't know your nudity rating at your household, but the Dennises are nude all the time.
And then
you would have to go in the bathroom where to verify, but the kids don't have to see it.
Yeah. I'll go in there with her.
Lower.
Make it touch the water.
Yeah.
Break the plane.
I think there's a doo-doo in there.
So I'm like, what could it be? Like, what could be? And then Tommy leans over and whispers,
idea.
He's like, titty in the toilet. I'm like, oh my God.
Have you been talking to Dan? Yeah, I play Roblox with him.
He's like, make her drive around the neighborhood. Now, this is 8 o'clock. It's nighttime already. And he's like, make her drive around the neighborhood with the music blasting, clown music blasting.
Yo, he's good. Yeah. You got a gamer on your hands.
Yeah.
I need to talk to this boy. He's got the goods.
And I'll send Daniel the video because I have to play for next the break or whatever, because we can come back with it. But so I'm like, that's brilliant. I'm like, that's a good
one.
So we dared her that. She got in the car.
Because it's doable, but it's also embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but it's not too far.
Just enough.
Yeah, just enough.
He's good.
So he's blasting clown music, and then just went around the neighborhood. And people are outside like, what the fuck is crazy?
You know what's interesting about that?
Yeah.
That's a measured prank. That is a perfectly measured prayer.
Perfect.
And I was,
especially for your mom. You love your mom. You don't
absolutely.
want to fuck with the too bad. You know,
Yeah.
you want to do something that is against something that she wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
But
was
not,
great.
you don't want to humiliate her.
And I was super
Perfect.
I was super proud of him for thinking of the exact perfect dare.
You need to do more of that.
Yeah, no.
He
I
may
was
have
like-
the goods. I haven't started writing for her. I need a writer. Oh, my God, I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
what I said.
tired. We need a writer
Yeah,
so
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Put him
yeah.
in the room.
Yeah, but
I'll give him all the candy he wants.
It came around the next time. He's like, I got nothing.
That's all right. That's all
I'm
real
like,
writers do.
I'm like, yeah, you only need one good idea.
Yeah.
You just need to get your sketch on one Saturday.
True.
That's what Thomas Edison said. You just need one good idea.
You can go the rest of your life. One hit song. You play that
Absolutely.
shit for 25
What
years.
did everybody else have to do? Anything?
Well, we all
anything-
fizzled out. We couldn't think of anything. And we're like, we're done with this.
Yeah, Tommy had the best one. We're done.
Yeah. But anyway.
That's funny, dude.
So-
My mom and dad, I'll never forget this. My mom and dad used to do a lot of it. And I do think that this makes for a more fun life. My mom and dad did a lot of like pranks and games. And my dad, they were notorious. My mom and dad were notorious streakers.
Oh, okay. Well, I never heard this.
They were. I think I've told the skinny dipping stories before.
Okay,
where, like,
yeah.
They love skinny dipping, and that's what
And
trashy people did when you could finally afford a pool. You skinny dipped.
Also, like they were young in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what you did in the 60s and 70s as like, streaking used to be looked at as way more lighthearted and fun. Mooning is the same thing. Like,
It wasn't like, oh, there's a pedophile on the loose.
Like,
you know?
I should be able to, like, if a bunch of Tommy's friends and classmates, like, when I went on the mud walk, I should be able to moon them, as a joke.
Yeah,
Nothing sexual about it.
Yeah.
Full moon and balls.
Yeah.
Because you
Like,
know.
as they walked around the corner of the mud walk, my pants are down, mooning the whole class, and everybody would be like, they should laugh. Like, Mr. Van got us. But I will go to prison for that. Like, seriously.
Yes.
Like, they're immediate. Like, they'll call
It'd be like 50 counts, because it's like 50 kids mud walking, and you're you got 50. And then people, when you're in jail with 50
I'll be in
counts.
jail with a goddamn Jared from Subway. Like, that's how bad it would be.
Well, but then people will ask, they'll be like, what are you in jail for? And you're like, 50 counts of mud walk child abuse? Or what? I don't know what they call it.
Yeah.
And they'll beat you to death.
You'll be exposing yourself to 50 minors, like mooning would be.
But
like,
would it be worth it?
Like, that's how much we've changed. It used to be literally a joke, and everybody would laugh, including the teachers, to now 50 counts.
Did they do that to the guy who like runs on field at the Super Bowl now? Like,
yes,
a million charges of like indecent exposure.
They never nude. They only take off their shirt. They never do nude anymore because of that.
I guess I got to do it this year and see
No,
what
but
happens.
the last
They don't
guys
even
that
show
did that did get what you said.
Like
yes.
a million counts of indecent
Not
exposure.
a million, but they did one big blanket, like indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure to over a billion people or whatever it would have been.
They did something like that.
But
interesting.
People rarely do it naked anymore because of that. Like, it goes from just trespassing or whatever the hell.
I know you love sweet spots. There was a sweet spot where you would get, in baseball, you'd get a lady that has like quadruple F's titties that would literally leap out of the crowd and go running to you, and they fall out of her shirt, big old titties flopping, and everybody be like, you know what? Let her stay. Let her stay.
Morgana the kissing bandit.
Yeah, everybody's like, let her stay. She's a part of baseball.
Yeah. She had her day.
But no one could do that. Like, that person would be charged with exposing themselves to dozens of minors or whatever. Like, it'd be, like, they throw the book at that person.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and so
and
back
her titties. He hit her titties. And
so back
fall
to
out.
streaking. Like, it used to be lighthearted and fun. And I even remember, I caught the end of it. Like, my some of my buddies would get nude a lot. Like, when I went to my in high school, the high school prom after party, the hotel after party. So, like, I didn't go to the actual prom, but everybody got hotels down in South Beach.
You were way cooler than me. Only the cool people just went to the after party,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
prom.
And
If you went to prom, you're a dork.
What did you do during prom time while everybody else was at prom pre-party?
Smoke
What did
weed.
you do?
Yeah, we were just we got a bunch of beer, and then we all just drank
Way
beer
cooler
in
than
the
me.
hotel, waiting for everybody to show up. But so while we
You know
were,
what? That sounds worse than prom. To be honest with you. Like, you should have just gone to prom.
When they were
no.
just drinking, like, I think that's kind of fun.
going back to
Hand me a Bud Light and turn on Wheel of Fortune.
going back, like it wasn't that good. Like going back in retrospect, and seriously, and I said I'll never regret this, and I really don't, honestly.
But you did.
But
You did.
A little
But
rationalization there, I heard.
because I'm like, I don't dance or anything, so the
God,
problem is
Phil
just
Collins.
You know what? Dr. Gould says otherwise.
He's got video to prove it, too. This man is a liar. fire.
So anyway, so then my buddy
here comes his wife.
My buddy the wizard, when people were showing up, because they basically rented out the whole floor of the hotel to just the prom kids in Miami. And so the wizard got naked, and then there was like a tiny, those two like sitting seats, and there's a table in front of the elevator for like, I guess, old people to sit down and wait for the elevator or whatever.
Yeah.
He just sat in those seats completely naked, and as everybody came and opened the door from prom,
And he had dreadlocks, right?
Yeah. No, actually,
Did he have his dreads?
Yeah, I don't think he had his dreads until college or whatever. But
classic college look.
he stood there naked, and then everybody's coming out with like tuxes and their prom dress, and they're like, oh, but they took it as a joke, funny, like, oh, look at. And he was like,
until he started beating off.
But you could
It is
not.
a weird thing to do, right? To sit at that bench while people are over the elevator and like coming out. Like
it was a prank. You were pranking the
Right.
seniors, and that's what it was. It was taken like that. But now you couldn't fucking do it. Like first you'd be even though he was younger than all of us.
Well, my mom and dad, my dad told my mom, I think he was horny, and obviously any excuse to try and get my mom naked. So he's like, hey, I dare you to run around the outside of the house naked. And the way the story went, apparently she took all her clothes off, and she went out the front door and ran all the way around and came back. And then she's like, no, your turn. And my dad took his clothes off, and then as soon as he took off out the front door, my mom locked the door and then turned all the floodlights on
That's awesome.
as he was running around.
Okay, yeah,
And
the
it was
classic.
a pretty epic argument.
That's awesome.
He did not like it when she brought it up. But
Got him.
I think
She
she
got
got
him.
him. She got him. And we don't, bad losers. A lot of good losers.
Oh yeah, started hitting her.
Yeah, you beat her. Yeah, and that was then. And then they got a divorce. No, that never happened.
All I can think about now is who is the person who has exposed themselves to the most people at once. Like on a television
listeners?
broadcast. No. Like
back in the day,
in the world.
Back in the day, there was real streakers that would get completely naked.
Absolutely.
And dudes would run with their dongs flopping out.
Well, especially in England, the soccer matches, it was an epidemic.
Yeah, in soccer matches and stuff. So like
Fucking epidemic.
70,000 people.
Got
Now
some Scottish guy running with a big old long cock.
the problem is you can't, like, if you're sitting in the second the story of a huge stadium, someone running, you can even see his dick. Like, it's too small.
I can see it.
Like, you see pubes, but that's it. Like, you can't see it.
Yeah,
So-
back at the time when it was popular, everyone was covered in pubes. You will never see a person streaking that's bicked. I don't think you're going to see that.
No,
I don't think
no.
you're going to see that. Even now. Because more people bick now, more people have no, pubic hair at all.
Ever, yeah.
But I think that, for people that are running it, I think it's kind of like when ladies are in Playboy, they encourage you to grow a bush.
Yeah. And what was the first live nudity you saw as a kid?
Oh, this is a great.
Because I've told the story
This
a million
is a
times,
great question.
But I used to go on the boat when I was a kid, and Columbus Day Regatta down in Miami, and there was nude people all the time.
So nude parents don't count.
No, they do count. Like another person besides your parents. Like that was the first time I saw like other old men and ladies with their tops off and stuff. Like people were nude down in the 80s in Miami at the Columbus Day Regatta. And my parents were like, just don't look at it. But I saw it. I was like, oh shit. And it really didn't do nothing to me. Right? Or maybe it did.
I'm totally fine.
You're fine. Yeah.
Did you listen to the first 2 hours of the show? I'm fine.
Yeah, what if God. Like, I'm starting to realize, what if all this shit did fuck me up? Like all of it, like the culmination of all of it.
Wow.
Like,
It all
that
comes
could have
down
been
to
Dr.
seeing
Van.
one old man with a mustache cock in the middle of the regatta.
Boy,
You saw one weenie.
Memorial Day weekend 2026, you're going to be figuring a lot of stuff out, Tom. You're just going to be like...
What do you call it? Like a mental breakdown.
No, every time I start to think about it, I'm like, fuck it.
I don't
know
know.
what I can do now.
I don't think I have an answer for you. Maybe my grandma or somebody, or one of my grandpas.
Your grandma.
Yeah, I think maybe I saw my grandma.
I've never seen my grandma with wet hair.
I saw my grandma because I stayed with my grandma sometimes in Virginia. And I remember going back to her back room, and I remember one time I was like, Grandma, like one of those times when you need her for something, and she's back there, I don't know, she could be like literally doing, I don't know what old ladies do, cleaning her old lady ass or something, I don't know, like douching, she could have been douching.
Oh my God.
And I
That's real
and I
fucked
came
up.
back there, and I opened her bathroom, and she had a bright pink or no, that muted pink bathroom, all head to toe tile, all pink. And she had one of those mirrors that's on the accordion that clowns use with a punching with a boxing glove on the front of it, that when you open up a door, the punching. She had a mirror that had one of those long clown punching accordions on it, and she would put that mirror and she'd take it from one corner of her bathroom all the way to the toilet, and she was sitting on the toilet with her titties out. That was my grandma. But
oh my god,
but she wasn't taking a shit.
Grandma titties not taking a shit. That's real fucked up.
Okay, so I saw that one.
That's real fucked up.
But I think that's what I saw.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then I saw my next
That'll
door.
traumatize you.
But then I saw a good one. My next door neighbor. This was a good one. I knew that my bedroom, if I turned the lights off in my bedroom, that it was just okay, you know level blinds?
Yeah.
There's a certain way that you could turn level blinds, so if the room you're in, you can see out, but nobody can see inside because they're angled. If you angle them, I believe, down, there's or up. If you angle them up, you can kind of like peek out of them, but people that are looking towards the room can't really see.
Right, you got the angle on them.
Well, my bedroom window was next door to my next door neighbors. They had a daughter, and she's extremely attractive.
Oh.
And her bedroom window. And one time I was in there just with the lights. I turned the lights off, and I see her go into her bedroom.
Oh my god, you're a peeping Tom.
I'm a peeping Tom.
Because your grandma.
But I was in my house. I froze.
But he came out fine.
I froze in the room, right? And my windows are, and I see her come in, and she's got her light on, but my light's off. So I stand there, and she takes her clothes off. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I was like, I didn't know that my bedroom was like a light, and I would try to catch it. I only got it at one time. Only got it that one time, and it was great. It was literally, I was like, oh my God, Porky's. It's real life Porky's. It's happening. I'm a Porky.
My friend Matt, when I was growing up, lived next door to like one of the hottest girls in our school. And one time we were in his backyard playing basketball, hoop on a tree, no bricks or nothing, just on the ground.
Ooh, hoop on a tree is rough.
It was very rough basketball. And then they had like a bathroom window that kind of faced our way, and it was like marbled glass. And we saw somebody walk in front of it that might have been her. And we got so excited. We played basketball every night for that whole fucking summer, like hoping it would happen again, and it didn't.
Yeah, you would do that. Yeah, you would put skin in the game,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
I remember I spent a little more time in my room. Parents are like, "You sure you want to go to your room after dinner?" I'm like, "Yes, homework is my thing."
You know, I was just I was talking to Dr. Powers. He came by.
Love that guy.
And we're talking.
Dr. Powers, do you think this messed me up when I was a kid?
Who was the first person you saw naked, Dr. Powers?
I start using it, but you're a doctor. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist.
Can you go to the bathroom with me and look at something?
It's all the same. Just listen.
Brain's part of the body, doc.
But it was about like what to do with your kids in the summer, right? My sons, they don't want to go to summer camp. They don't want to do like summer activities. They just want the summer off to do whatever the fuck off.
They got it rough, man. Give them the summer off.
No. Well, Crystal
I'm just messing around.
and me, I'm like, no, we're getting something accomplished. Like you have to do something. You can't just be in your room, fuck off, play video games half the day or all the day, and like do nothing. You have to get some exercise. You have to learn something.
Give me a list of 100 truth dares.
You gotta see some old ladies naked.
But again, I'm like, is that right? Should they made good grades?
I don't think there's a right.
Should I let them do what they want, or because when I was a kid and it was summertime, it was just like, I don't care what you do. Just, you do whatever you want.
Well,
I didn't go it was like, hey, you can make your own schedule, whatever. You're off until we go to school next year.
I went to summer camp.
Okay, yeah.
I went to
Crystal did too.
I went to Camp Wekiva here in town. I will tell you, and your boys may not be into it, but when I went to sleepaway camp, and it was a week at a time. I never did the 2 weeks. I'd only do the 1 week. I did a week. I loved it. Like, I thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. I have great memories from some of the stories I've told. I remember the kid, he slid into third base or whatever and got bit by the ants and his balls got big and he had to be helicoptered out. Like, there's just things that I remember from there, like getting canteen. Like, there's memories in there that I very much enjoyed. Like, I have an intense love for Atomic Fireballs, the candy, because I saved all my canteen money the second year I went to Wekiva camp, because I realized the lady told me that if I bought every Fireball in the Fireball container that I would get that octagon container with the top.
Oh.
And I was like, wait a minute. So if I buy every single one of these at 5 cents a piece, you'll give me the container to put them all in? She's like, yeah, I'll give you. And it was only like, I think I did the math, it was like $35. And that's all I had for canteen. So I waited to the end and I bought the whole thing of Atomic Fireballs.
And you got that piece of trash that she would have thrown away.
I love that piece of trash. You know, after I ate all the Fireballs, I kept all kinds of shit in that forever, just like Cadillac Pat would. But I was a camp boy. I liked camp.
I guess the question that I'm always asking is like, did you want to go to camp or did you not want to? Did you want to stay home and your parents forced you, like, you know, kicking and screaming, forcing you to
First
camp?
year was rough. I remember first year being scared of being away from my parents. It was the first time that I'd, and it was the whole nine. It was I had stationery, I wrote letters. You know, they dropped me off. I cried as they left. That whole thing. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember all of that.
Or the other side of the coin, you could do what my mom did, which is feed me breakfast and then point at the door. And I was expected to be gone until dinner time. Me and all my friends in the neighborhood would ride around on our bikes, shoplifting, playing with pocket knives and matches.
Wow, you win.
And you're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, look at this guy. Hold on, let me put the camera on
fine.
him. And look at this guy. Look at
totally
that.
fine.
That's Florida right there, baby.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think there's a right.
It's so hard.
I don't think there's a right, man. And because I did want to go the second time, but I can honestly tell you, I did not want to go the first time. The first time I didn't want to go.
Doing things you don't want to do is important to learn.
It is true. It is true.
But
in this world where like they could legitimately spend 3 solid months just on their iPad, not leaving their bed, you do kind of have to force them to do stuff. You got to force them to like take a library camp or like Jesus Christ, send them to a church day camp, whatever. Just get them anything. Just get them anything.
Anything besides the goddamn
exactly.
screens. That's that's what we're doing. But it's you know, I wish it would be so much easier if they're like, we can't wait for camp. Yeah, but yes.
I mean,
you know, they go and send them. You know, but I guess you have to work to get there.
Some kids are like that, but I mean, I don't even think May's like that. You know, like, yay, camp. You know, she's pretty much like, I want to do my own thing. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough, and it's tough figuring out what's not going to be a waste of time, I feel like. You know, because nowadays there's so many things you can put your kids in. Like back when I was a kid, there was two choices. Yeah. There was literally, you could go to Camp Wekiva, which the Garden Club of DeLand had to actually sponsor me because I didn't have enough money to go. So I was like, I guess I was the poor kid selected to go.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't poor, but I certainly wasn't like all the rich kids that would go to. It was pretty expensive even at the time to go to this particular camp. But yeah, the Garden Club of DeLand, Florida, like sponsored me. I had to get up in front of all these old ladies and do like a speech of what I'm going to do going there and thanking them for them sponsoring me. And then when I got out of camp, I had to go back and do a presentation on what I learned. It was hard being a kid.
To a bunch of old ladies?
Yeah, to a bunch of old ladies. You had to do a bunch of shit when I was a kid. Like, you had to do shit. You had to put skin in the game, man.
My kids have never talked to an old lady.
Good. Keep it that way.
No. Yeah, Crystal tells me about going to Jesus camp. Like, because there was no
options. That's where you get fingered.
Yeah. Well, she was telling me, like, she used to smoke.
Yeah,
like
the bad kids with the Jesus camp, seriously.
Yeah, but it was just, those are the options. There wasn't like, now, like, Science Center, every
History Center, Science Center, I mean, shit.
There's every sports, there's all these extra, like, privatized sports, public sports.
Icon Park, do you know there's a camp you can learn how to run the Ferris wheel? No, I made that up.
But I bet there's something close.
But every place has something like that.
And all those things you said cost like a little bit of money, and all the worst parents don't want to spend a dime on their kids' summer, so they send them to church camp. That's why it ends up like that, because they're free.
Yeah, the church camp, like we can indoctrinate them.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Conway J says, my daughter is leaving on Sunday to be a counselor at Ridgecrest Camp in North Carolina for a summer.
Yeah, now that's awesome for a kid. Like, especially now you're in charge of other kids. Like, they teach you responsibility. Like, all that shit is great. It's just
staying in the cabin. See, I remember all of that, and I remember there was a huge dose of anxiety I had. But once I got there and you start like talking to everybody, it was fun.
Yeah, then it's good to go through that. You have to.
Wekiva was fun, and the facility was fun. One of the best things about Camp Wekiva, but I've always been this way, but I loved camp food. It was just like, it's like the greatest mac and cheeses you're ever gonna have. You know, are like these old ladies cooking for you. You know, you're kind of getting church food without all the rah church stuff. You know, you're just getting like, and then my job was to fold the flag. I had to do flag duty, which is pretty cool.
You also eat like Tommy now, like he gets his lunch at school.
I
right?
love school lunch. I'm trying to get Maisie to do that.
And he'll eat shit. He'll tell me like, yeah, today I ate, some sort of like chicken leg, turkey leg, whatever. They were serving. And if I would have gotten them that with me or Crystal, like, you never eat that. But at school, all his friends are doing it, and I'm like, that's where I guess you learn.
You can win there. Yeah.
What about Max? Max brings like vegetarian lunch?
No, yeah. I pack it every day. It's a Nutella white sandwich. It's the worst.
Fine.
I'm there reading articles about how processed foods straight cancer.
So,
and I'm like, you know how hard it is to give your son cancer? That's what I go through every day. I am putting shit in his lunchbox that I just read an article about it giving you cancer.
Do you know
and I
how
have
it
to
is
do
to
it.
not give your son cancer?
I'm like, here we go, cancer.
Nutella's basically candy. Like, if you told me you don't eat meat, you get candy for lunch, I might
I know.
do it.
They
He
said
loves
candy
it.
gives you
Leave him
cancer.
alone.
Yeah. All the processed stuff, I'm like, I'll put a banana.
That's good.
Pesticides.
Fiber.
Oh, pesticides.
And Max is getting good at basketball from throwing bananas in the trash.
All right. Let's take another break.
Yeah.
When we come back, I want to talk to Ross about hosting and making major mistakes because Jeff Probst. Is that Probst?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
He made.
See what he did?
No, I didn't miss this.
He ruined the Survivor finale.
Oh, really?
They went back to live.
Yeah, they were doing the live Survivor finale, and he was out there hosting, and there's all this footage.
What do you get real bad cotton mouth? That happens to me sometimes. You get real bad, you start going.
No, he was pretty confident when he did this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll just talk like, what do you do?
He came out blackface. Blackface thing.
That would have saved it.
What do you do as a host when you make a tremendous mistake in your live and
just keep going?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it, and we also do. We do have some voicemails and some emails. The name of the band is The Make 3. They're doing a cover of The Police. It's one of my favorite Police songs called The Truth Hits Everybody. Enjoy this. We'll be back. 1-844-TOMNDAN. Show@TomandDan.com for emails. It's a little Police cover for you.
Z159 FM.
Like a mirror in the sky.
That was a perfectly, like, that was literally perfect.
Let's not get in.
Oh, yeah, that was the sound of the first weekend beer opening up. Welcome back to Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Ross is here. If you've never checked out the Orlando Talk Show, what's the last episode you got on
We
there?
just recorded last night with explosives dealer, fashion impresario, and my gambling mentor, Craig LaFleur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell
and
yeah.
dude, I got some stories out of that guy. He started working at Disney in 1989, and he worked until last year there. He worked at Pleasure Island and the comedy clubs. Man, he's got some stories. Dude.
Oh yeah, Craig's seen a lot.
Pleasure Island was great.
Guess who yelled at a bartender one time?
Dan Aykroyd.
Pat Morita.
It was a Pat Morita.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
I would never take Happy Days and Karate Kid's beloved Pat Morita. I could never see him yelling at anyone.
Wild stories.
Now, I was going to say I can't see him harming a fly, but...
Only because he couldn't catch it.
Yeah. Hey, comedy, slightly adjacent racist.
Like, hold on, you don't talk like this. That's how I would think. Because that voice he did for Karate Kid.
Is a put on.
Yeah, of course. But it was, and the guy's like, totally talks totally different.
Well, wasn't he Arnold in Happy Days?
I think he was, and then they replaced him, or he was the replacement.
The fat guy with the Squidward nose, the fat guy with the Squidward nose, tall fat guy with Squidward nose was Al. But I think the place was called Arnold's, and Arnold was Pat Morita, who was Asian.
And,
okay.
Well, he was in like a buddy cop movie too, right? What was the buddy cop movie he was in?
1.5 egg roll.
That was it.
Real quick.
Don't quote me on that.
Our branding agency, Danger Brains, they have a new website, marketyourhomeservice.com, and this is for anybody that has a home service company, small, medium, large, that wants some rebranding. They're partnered with Hidden Skins. And, Hidden Skins does full vehicle wraps. I know one of our BDMs that owns a small home service company who won our contest is currently working with Hidden Skins and Danger Brain.
I love the Hidden Skins guys.
To wrap his truck and get a proper brand and uniform.
Do super quality work. Man.
Yeah.
Really, really good stuff.
And so, again, that's marketyourhomeservice.com if you want to check it out. But you can get a complete rebrand, car wrap, and everything from Danger Brands and Hidden Skins.
Yeah, definitely do it. The chat room, we're not talking about Kyle Busch today, right? Really?
Well, I don't know.
There's nothing funny we can do with that. Everybody in the chat room is just talking about how shocked I'm affected by it. Yeah, it's bothering me that a 41-year-old man with a family and seemingly peak of his career, and what does he have? Maybe a sinus infection of some sort and complications from it, and we don't know what happened, but he's passed away. Very sad.
There's there's a lot of people that die from lots of things.
Most people die.
Yeah. Most people die, but it's like some people die young from weird anomalies out there that you're always shocked by. You're like, what the fuck? And I think it's always because you're thinking it can happen to you, right? That's why when these sudden deaths affect everybody, especially when it's a mystery, and then
it's in the 40s too, and I feel like it checks out that the chat room would be abuzz with men and women that are in the age of 40 that are like, damn, this has hit me hard. Yeah, man. I'm about to turn 50 and I hear this and I'm like, Jesus Christ, sinus infection? Is that what happened? Now, I'm not saying that, but it seemed like there was something going on that he was battling.
The crazy part is
a couple weeks.
Checks into hospital and dies, because you figure by the time you check into the hospital, you're like, they're going to fix it.
Yeah. Like I think
sad.
If I get shot 5 times in the chest and I can make it to the hospital alive, in my mind, they'll save me. I've seen it in the movies. You're
already planning the tattoos you're gonna get around the wounds.
There's sometimes
there's
sometimes they cannot save you, and it's just
What the fuck, hospitals? Get your shit together. Save everybody. Come on.
My God.
That's your job, right?
Yeah. Step it up. Jesus Christ, what are you doing over there? Get off your phone, motherfucker. I said that to everybody, no, but everybody is on their phone.
So Jeff Probst.
You got it. Probst.
It's
Probst, right?
The host.
Prost?
Probst.
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 Yep.
Okay.
He, the host of Survivor. They were doing the Survivor 50-year anniversary show
I think
live.
50th season.
Oh, sorry,
right?
yeah.
'Cause
Sorry, not 50.
I don't think they started in like 1975.
You're right. I mean,
Well, they
like,
do two a year,
Right.
3 a year.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They're greedy as
50th
fuck.
season. And so they were doing it live, and
I got the video if you
Okay,
want.
yeah,
You want me to play it?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's a little bit, and then you'll see what happened, and then the newscaster will kind of pipe in here. This is live from the finale of Survivor 50. Oh wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. That's the masked guy.
Rizzo, you become the final member of our jury. Take a spot over here. This is the group that is going to figure out what just happened.
Okay, that's him when he says, "What just happened?" He says, "Rizzo, go ahead, take a seat. Come on over here." This is the group that's got to. What just happened?
because the audience reacted.
The audience reacted, and they're probably like he's seeing other people react. I mean, he wasn't supposed to take the contestant Rizzo and seat him, because taking him and seating him tells all of America and everybody invested in this for weeks that Rizzo did not make it,
and he's the one that votes out.
And he failed the fire challenge. I don't know. All this shit's bullshit. He failed the fire challenge. Fuck you, Probst.
Well, okay, Ross. So the first thing I noticed, and then the psychology of this is, I think we all, like the fans of Survivor and the fans of anything, in your mind, the people involved into the show are way more involved and care than they actually do.
Yeah, because he was supposed to cue the clip.
Yeah.
You watch the clip, and then he was supposed to seat Rizzo, and then boom. Then it goes on without a hitch.
Okay.
But he didn't play the clip. So what he did is he did the reveal when they came back, and then everybody's like, and then he's like, "What happened?" And they're like, "Well, you didn't play the clip, you fuck ass."
But he forgot that, by the way, this is his 50th time doing this. And
Yeah, he's got reps in
Aren't
this
you supposed to get
position.
better?
Right.
You're supposed to get better.
Yeah.
Ross gets better, I feel like.
But I bet there's a tremendous amount of production involved, and then you got people in your ear, and it could have been his staff's fault. Like
That's what I
they
would
could have
say.
fucked up. Like he at a certain point, some of these guys, these hosts, and like people on the news, they're just talking heads. Like they're a cog in the machine, the entertainment machine, and they just read the teleprompter.
Correct.
And so when something goes
Everybody
wrong,
hates him, though. Everyone hates
do they?
Probst. Yeah, they hate this guy. They hate him. They've always hated. Everybody's like, he's the worst part of the show. Get him the fuck off here. Fuck him.
Do you know someone who watches Survivor?
I do.
'Cause
Yes.
Every once in a while, I'll run it, and they've watched every season.
Every season.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is crazy.
Yeah, like people
Yeah.
that literally will they'll cancel going into work. They're like, I called out. I'm
Yeah.
watching the final.
Because I watched the
Yes.
first couple back when the thing was hot and stuff, but after that, I haven't watched it in 18
Hatch.
years.
Richard Hatch is my survivor.
Yeah.
Anyone else doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. Whatever.
No one
so-
else matters. Richard Hatch is the only one that matters.
There was a huge studio audience, and this show is still gigantic.
It's
they-
seemingly pretty popular.
Tons of spin-offs.
Yeah, they were doing it at some sort of amphitheater or something. Like it's a gigantic live show. So anyway, as a host,
That would be a
Ross-
good survivor. Have to survive in an amphitheater on like just discarded snacks and stuff.
I always thought we'd get you're picking on something that's gonna bother me. I always thought we'd get like a
Urban Survivor?
like a. I thought that they'd fuck out the Caribbean,
That's
they'll
a
fuck out
great
South
idea.
America, they ruin Europe, they get all of it. Then what are we gonna do? Then it's almost like a fake. What do you call that? Post-apocalyptic.
Well, you know who did that?
Or even just survive homeless for a month or something, like no money on the streets and cameras
what I
following you
want.
around.
The
This is
guy
what I want.
we interviewed, who was that guy that was living in someone's backyard that was doing?
Flee from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Are you talking about John Greenfield?
Yes, I can't believe you knew his name.
Maybe
My wife was fascinated with that guy. She watched his
Matt?
YouTube every day.
Is it Matt Greenfield?
Or something like that. Yeah, but we went to his house. And
Yeah.
I think the guy's a wackanut.
he did like environmentalist. He did like these stunts or social media, but
He'd live in a backyard and start a garden and live off
yes,
of it, right?
yeah. But he did that, I think, where he only, or at least this is what he said.
On camera.
He was only living off of stuff that he foraged from, like basically the urban landscape.
he's living off of trash.
Like he'll find some like banana tree growing in someone's backyard.
Rob Greenfield. Thank you, Dan Paul.
And then he'll take those bananas, like find from fruit trees, and like just like basically scavenge around.
And then he'll make compost pile. Remember, he had that big fat compost pile, and then they had that bladder of gas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he basically composting his own waste and stuff like that.
She was chock full of parasites.
It was just so much work. And then he had, I'll never forget his little cabin. He had like a little wood shack that he was living in.
It's a shed.
And then it was a shed. And then he had like a shelf. And the top of it, he's like, and here are my 62 jars of mushrooms and foraging treats. And I'm like, no, thank you. No. Remember the little jars?
Yeah.
He had like tons of little jars, and inside of them were things that he was like, oh, yes, these are things that I eat. I'm like, not me, brother. I'm sorry. Not for me.
Have you tasted random bananas that grow around Florida?
I taste all the random bananas.
God damn.
They call me Random Banana Dan.
It was actually Dare in A Truth or Dare.
I like, he's a crazy person, right?
No,
I'm not saying he's not a nice man. He's cool and he's educational and he's great, but he's crazy.
No, he's not crazy. He's into the environment and anti-waste, and that's his thing, and it's become his mission now.
Different goals than 99% of society.
Yeah.
That doesn't make him crazy per se.
I wonder if it ever bothers him that he's making no difference.
So I thought about this before because I feel like you guys, not to get too deep, but
Let's get deep.
I've thought about like, what are we doing?
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, because
How deep are we
I was scrolling and then I stopped on some sort of
mini documentary.
So it was some interview with some psychologist that knew it all or whatever.
Goddamn know-it-all. I'm watching this goddamn know-it-all my mini doc.
Was it Dr. Know-It-All? Because he's good.
He is good. Do you follow him? If you don't buy that handle, I'll buy it tonight. Dr. Know-It-All.
Guess what? Not next Monday, but the Monday after Dr. Know-It-All live in studio.
That's a new character. You know what? That'll be the third and final top hat use.
And then they were saying that you will never achieve full happiness in life.
Period. Dead stop.
Dr. Know-It-All. Oh my God! Damn, Dr. Know-It-All.
You will never
Holy
achieve
shit.
full happiness, Dr. Know-It-All.
Oh my God damn! I'm like, that's a rough watch. Just at a stoplight. Anyway, he was saying you never achieve full happiness until you dedicate your life to serving others.
Has he ever gotten a blowjob while smoking crack though?
That's what I said, Doctor. I was like, have you ever... Fucking Dr. Know-It-All's a nerd. And I think he's religious, too. I think. Wait a minute. Am I in a religious TikTok? What the hell did this get in here? They're gonna fucking try to shoot it in there.
so funny.
But anyway, so then, because then he went on...
crying.
He went on to explain, like...
serving others.
Like ancient humans and, like, we are always, like...
Communal people, village, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, as a tribe, we were always taking care of each other because that's how you stayed alive. So it's like you took care of your fellow guys that you were hunted
And
with.
he lies. He's like, you're tapping into evolutionary gratitude. Fuck you.
And then the
I'm in a bad mood
the
today.
women in the village took care of the kids, but also took care of like the hunters when they came back, and everybody was taking care of each other. And then it's
Peyote blowjob.
That's how we evolved, but we got out of that. We became very selfish, and it's like all about our. We're not taking. We're taking care of our family, but we very rarely like go. Take care of our neighbors and other people in our society.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like that's
Yeah, but my neighbors never come take care of me either. So
well, I know that.
Two-way street.
It's
It's a two-way street, and I like being petty. I'm petty as
And I'm
fuck.
like, I don't need nothing. I gotta go fucking wheelbarrow this shit. It's like I don't need. I'll do.
Dr. Cool's not doing it for you.
Yeah. It's like I don't need nothing from nobody. And then I guess that's the point. It's like you should communally, and then
because that strengthens everything.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
strengthens the bond, the relationship. That person, you.
But more importantly, the person was like, it's not even about doing stuff for everybody. That will help you be happy. And then I'm like, I never thought of it like that.
Do you know what the happiest I was last week? They just the house to the north of us has been for sale for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And they just took the sign down. They sold it, and I pulled in my driveway, and there's a car and there's a guy walking around. It's pretty clearly like the guy that bought the house. Like he's just scoping out his new property. I park, and he's like walking right up my fence line. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to talk to this guy. And like in the time it took me to open my door and step out of my car, he turned his back to me and walked hard away from me. And I was like, I might like this guy.
I like the cut of this guy's chin. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a story of this. My direct next door neighbor.
Why are you always fucking with your neighbors?
No, but
What'd
just
you do this time?
he just sold his house.
Oh.
And then
Get the fuck away from the van.
Is this the guy that? Is this the Is this the CrossFit guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Interesting.
And so not a CrossFit, but he was actually a former college athlete.
Yeah, he's fit.
Yeah,
he's a fit man.
And then he's always
wasn't a male cheerleader, was he?
He's always mowing the lawn with his shirt off, and Chris is out there.
Ooh la la. Yeah, she oogles him good, yeah.
And so then
some would say that maybe he's the reason you got into shape. I mean, that's for another show.
If there was a former Miss America mowing the lawn with her top out, you'd be watching.
Of course I would.
Oogle.
I'd be right there in my front yard. Like this, I'm legally allowed to stand here.
I'm jacking it here. What if you stood with a refrigerator box around you, just your head out? What if you brought back the jacket box?
And so right when the sign came up, Crystal and then other, I call them like.
Oh, did you walk down there?
Looky-loos? No.
They all walk down there with their tumbler full of wine and they talk shit.
And then they're like, who's going to be our new neighbors? And she's so concerned about them for weeks. She's like as people come in to watch.
What kind of car? Is it an Escalade? No, don't be an Escalade. Don't be an Escalade.
She starts looking at the people looking at the house with realtors trying to see.
She is a realtor. Can't she get in there and use the data?
No, she can't see who the looking at the house.
She can open it up. They'll go inside and see what cards are laying down.
But I tell her, I'm like, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, you can. You can hide a Duke in there. She can use her realtor key to get in there, MLS, get in there, hide a Duke. So for when you see people that you don't like, you hide the Duke. When you see people you like, fresh baked cookies.
And I thought it was so hilarious that she was so concerned about. And someone bought that place, and then
that's fast.
And
wait a minute, is that other one still for sale too?
Yeah, the other one.
God, everybody's leaving your street. What's going on over there? What, they got a chemical spill? What do you got?
Oh, that's what Crystal.
What, you got toxic waste? What do you got?
And Crystal's panic brain, she's like, what if
sinkhole.
There's a sinkhole that I don't know about it? I'm like, what?
Yeah, these people know about it, and they're not sharing it. She gonna march her ass down there like, I know about the sinkhole, you fucking liars. Jig is up. The jig is up, you former athlete and $1 million house. Jig is up.
I'm like, my God, what? All this shit never goes through my head. Never ever.
Well, why do you think their mass exodus on your street is happening? Other than
I never even think about it. I'm just like, randomly selling their houses. I'm not putting.
Is now a good time to sell houses?
My wife went down the road of a sinkhole will engulf our entire family. And she will be the only survivor, and we'll all be down
Tommy
there.
Tommy gets out of camp. No camp. He's like, sinkhole.
Anyway, I don't know.
All right, if we're talking neighbors, I got a confrontation of the week.
Okay, all right.
Oh my God, do you want me to find? Well, take me a minute.
This is today. This is a fresh
today.
confrontation.
I don't think we've ever had brood on. The brood on date of this one is the same day.
It happened this morning. So when we moved in, rat house is to my right, and then their southern boundary is the end of my block, okay? Yeah. And then the road took a weird jog because there's a giant oak tree there. If you're standing in front of my house facing down to the end of the street, it takes a weird jog to the right and makes like a 45 and goes down. When that oak tree ended up going, they redo the road a few years later, right? And when they came in, their initial plan was like, hey, we're going to take your road, and since we're going to eliminate that jog and just straighten it out. Now the guy across the street from us to the right, the other side of the block to our south, owns this big chunk of land.
Okay.
And he technically owns kind of like into where the road would go, but he doesn't use it. It's just empty, dead land. And so when they go to pave, they go to him and they're like, hey, we're gonna make the road straight. It'll take like 3 feet off the unused edge of your back of your property.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. Make it do that weird angle and go like it went before.
I want the jiggy jag.
I don't want that road over my land. Okay.
All right.
Now
that's very old Florida man sounding, right? Old Florida men do not like anything on their land.
So they did it. They made this brand new asphalt road take this weird jog that it used to take in the colonial times because there was a tree there to accommodate this guy, and they took 3 feet of all my other neighbors' land, the front of their yards that they live in, to accommodate this guy who just has this plot of land that he has for investment that there's nothing on, he doesn't use, he just gets it mowed once a month, right? But it's untouched now, and we got this weird jog. So he goes ahead and puts up a fence, but that piece that he eked out of the road, he can't put the fence there because there's an easement for pipes and stuff,
okay,
and they have to be able to access it. So he puts a 8-foot fence like 20 feet back from the road. So there's this huge strip of land on the opposite side of the street from us. And he mows his little piece and he stops mowing that.
All right.
So
okay.
all my neighbors now take turns mowing this guy's little swath of land that he's fenced off on our side, and he wouldn't let him put the road there, but he's basically abandoned it, right?
Okay, and just let it grow tall as fuck.
But now my neighbors like let that go 1 week, and they just took over and they started mowing it. They'd have a little rotation worked out. I'm not in it because I don't give a crap. But like a bunch of my neighbors mow it for this
Fuck that
asshole, right?
Okay.
Okay, and so. We added, my kids both got cars now. My wife just got this car for work. We're a little bit overloaded. There's a couple other neighbors, like teens started driving. There's more cars on the street now. We just kind of naturally started all parking on that little strip. It's a perfect little grass parking strip.
Community
and
parking lot.
You can put like 20 cars in a nice little row, and everybody like backs in and out. It's just like,
I love it.
It's actually worked out pretty great for the community. Like we all have this little party.
Okay.
I know that this guy's a fucking prick. And I know eventually he's going to come by and see cars parked there and make a fucking fuss about it, right? The minute we all start parking there and it kind of worked out, in the back of my head, I'm like prepping for this conference. For months now, I have been waiting
get a gun.
for this confrontation, working up all my angles and my spins.
You got to
and my
get a
moves.
gun so with this guy in front of you.
Yeah, because you were like, hey, these guys are maintaining this property, so at least like you park here. You've let it go. You abandoned it.
Yeah, you abandoned your boy.
Also,
that's one gun.
You made us pave the rest of the neighbors because you didn't want to pave your part, even though you didn't even fucking care about this.
Gun two.
Also, that's all I got.
That's pretty good.
My third and final shot, and I consider this the big one. Like when I know he's going to go, bah, he's bah, I'm going to go, well, okay, you know what? I know you're holding this property for one day for development. That if you are a dick about this, if you continue to be a dick to us like you've been doing, the minute you start to develop that property, you put up a zoning alternate sign, I'm at that meeting. I'm raising every flag I can. I'm throwing a fit to every councilman I can get the fucking ear of.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can to
You want an
prevent you
enemy?
from developing that property, putting up that condo, making any money on this fucking land. So this is like what I got all queued up.
Okay, that's
right?
a good one. Yeah.
And so
because you can do that. Like he
would just be a pain in his ass.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Just a wart on his ass.
If he wants to change the zoning to be able to put up some sort of more expensive building that like you can start going there like as a neighbor.
Every meeting I'll call Anna Escamani.
Everybody.
And I know you will.
Everybody on
And
that.
you can stop it because they're like,
Correct.
hey, this guy has a point. He don't want it, and we like we're people servants, and like this guy doesn't want it, so fucking deny.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
So I got all this ready to go, and then this morning he went down. He came. He started telling people to get your car out of here. Or I'm going to tow it. He's knocking on doors. All my neighbors are out in the street, like milling about and like talking about it and like what an asshole he is. I slept through the whole thing. I woke up.
I woke up. That at all. I was ready. I was like, I'm literally getting my popcorn raised. That guy took a little bite.
I'm thinking this is a Netflix documentary. I'm like, who gets shot?
Yeah. What's gonna happen here?
I woke up. All of our cars were in my yard, like taking up the whole front of my yard. And I look over, and there's no cars on the strip. And I go to my wife, and I was like, did what's his name come over and raise a fit? She's like, yeah, everybody moved. They're all mad. I was like, oh, missed it.
Slept through the confrontation.
This might be one of your best ones. You swerved me so fucking hard, man.
So and now you can't go in retrospect to do anything. It was like you had your shot. You slept through the Super Bowl.
What are you gonna do?
I guess in my absence, I was represented by my wife, who is of a mind that there's nothing we can do. It's his land. There's an easement on it, and we can't park there. He's gonna tell us.
God. And that's her business too. Jesus Christ, she's in that field.
She knows.
She didn't
So
even,
the shit she says is 100% accurate.
Absolutely.
she didn't even throw in that she's gonna yell at the council members and get them to not.
She didn't shoot a single one of my fucking bullets, dude. Like,
Oh my God, the bullets are just sitting there. Still
And they were pretty high powered bullets. I think.
Yeah, I feel like you have to go shoot them off into the air. Now you just go yell them outside just to get them out.
At least tell them to your other neighbors and see like that would have been pretty good, right? Right? And then they'll be like, yeah,
hey, here's what I had ready. If I hadn't slept through it, this would have all gone differently.
And they're like, that's a good one, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. We hope everybody enjoys their Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to Hurricane Party tomorrow.
All right, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys are going to be out there, any of you guys that are going to be out there, me and my wife, Andrea, will be out there. And I'm going to try and see 430 steps, and the spit valves are the two I think I'm trying. I'm meeting Tony Rage there, like right around 1, so we can see 430 steps.
All right, awesome.
Great punk band if you've never seen them. So, oh yeah, DeBerry Joe will be out there. Come on out, guys. If you don't have tickets, come support the Hurricane Party.
Drink at westend.com.
There you go.
Ross, you going to be anywhere?
I got a bunch of shows coming
All
up.
right.
All right.
May 30th, I'm going to be at Mama Romano's in Point Siena with Mr. 407, Kevin Dean.
Oh, dude, I love Kevin.
He's the best.
He's a good dude, man.
June 20th, I'll be at Halls on 5th in Apopka with my boy John Charles Ragland. Dan, make note, July 8th, what do you want from us? You're wearing the T-shirt, Will's Pub.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, me and Larry Fulford hosting
this?
the 8th of July. What do you want from us live? The only comedy show in the world controlled by the audience. We got Austin Kleeman. We got Danielle Matheson. TV star Eugene Torres will be joining the.
Oh, dude.
For that.
Eugene rules.
And you guys, I probably shouldn't even tell you guys this. August 8th, Tampa. First ever Tampa Mo Comedy Jam.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah,
Just
dude.
keep it on your calendar. Bus Decker hasn't released tickets or nothing yet. Just call mo.com or Facebook group or whatever. Keep an eye out for tickets. It's going to be really good. I got a guest spot that you guys won't believe. It's going to be fun.
Okay, all right. You heard it here first.
Also, remember, you could use Surfshark VPN service if you want access to all websites.
I still can't believe that.
We are a Surfshark affiliate, so you go to tomanddan.com, click on Surfshark. There's a special Tom and Dan deal under $3 a month.
Well, out of all the deals, too, and we're very, like now more than ever, Tom and I just try to be blatantly honest with you guys, Surfshark treats us very, very well, and that you get great savings. So you literally get the product for pennies on the dollar, and they actually treat us, out of all affiliate programs, they treat us very, very well.
Yeah.
So it is, if you do need VPN service, if you would even consider switching, if maybe you already have it, it would really help us out. We'd appreciate it.
Also, for those that are not tech savvy and they're like, I don't even know what
easy.
I don't even know what a VPN is. Like, that's
Guess what? If you want to jerk off, you'll learn how to do this.
Yes,
like,
true.
I
How much
was
is
like
this
this.
worth to you?
It's a simple app. Literally, Surfshark. I click on the app and then I click quick connect, and then there it is.
Yeah. And then what he's doing, you
I'm
don't
in
want to
Canada
know.
now. Like the two buttons: it's app and quick connect, and then I quick disconnect, and I can go in.
And what's your style now? What do you like? What's your flavor?
No, come on.
Still massage. Still massage.
For you, massage.
I'll be massage forever.
I wish they would have come to me about the name, because when you're surfing, a shark's like the last thing you want to see. But it is what it is at this point. Surf shark.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
I do like a female cop. Because I like a bulletproof vest.
I like it just bulletproof vest. Your titties are hanging out the side.
Yeah. It was like, is this a punishment? I want to be punished.
Isn't it difficult to fuck in that?
That's funny. Your mom let you do whatever you wanted to when you were a kid, but now you're into female cops and punishment. Weird, but you turned out fine.
That's a good analysis. That's an excellent analysis, Dr. Know-It-All.
All right. Enjoy your weekend.
Today was fun. Have a great one, y'all.
We got a new BDM show on Monday. We got a new ACT we did with the Science Center.
And you know what you're supposed to say? You know how you're supposed to? I did look it up. You're supposed to say, hey, we hope that you enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. And for those that we lost that have served this country, we will hold you in our hearts. But enjoy your time.
Yes.
And give it a beat. Give it a moment to thank the guys that, helped us out.
Gave their lives.
There you go.
That's it.
Happy Memorial Day. Fuck you. Happy Memorial Day. Fuck you.
He did it. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.